There, I started. Hello, Harry. Thank you.
I've had like...
Oh my god, the jelly with the double sandwich.
Right off the bat, eating the Derpies.
Derpy's hungry. Thank you, Jelly. Finally, I've waited 8 minutes for doing that. Okay, I get it. But what if I hadn't clicked the button?
Yeah.
Like, usually... Hey, well, I'm better about it now. It used to be that I couldn't start the program until after I started Streamlabs, but now that I'm on OBS, OBS is not as stupid as Streamlabs, so I can do it beforehand.
I've had water stuck in my ear all day.
And how did you do that?
I was just showering.
Well, why'd you put your ear in the shower?
Oh God, I turned my head and the water went in. It was just been annoying all day. But the worst part is, I used the heat gun at work to try to like warm up my ear to get it to evaporate.
A heat gun?
Yeah.
You can burn your ear.
I did. It hurts. I kind of singed it.
It's not a heat gun. It's a very hot gun.
Yes. I kept it a little ways away from my face. I tried with the dryer this morning.
Yeah, I know. I heard you. And,
yeah.
And I was like, what the hell is he doing? Because it's loud. So
sorry.
I was like, what the?
I was trying to get the water out of my ear.
Q-tips?
I got some of it, but
push as far in as you can go.
Yeah, until I
keep pushing.
Drum, that'll make it better.
Yeah, and then keep going.
Yeah.
The best way to do it is you get a nice long one that can go in one ear, and you keep going until you come out the other ear.
Switch it back and forth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, I gotta like. I'm thinking of when I lay down to sleep tonight. As long as I lay out like my right side, it'll drain. But we're doing this right now. We're drinking these Unbound peanut butter milk stout, which I like it. I haven't had it in a while. It's not mixed nuts, but what are you gonna do?
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
And sometimes
you want to make a joke and you can't think.
You get the flu.
Sometimes you get the flu.
Yeah. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you're sad.
Sometimes you're sad. Sometimes you just wish you had friends.
Yes, I want that to be a running commercial. Like, sometimes you feel like a nut, and then sometimes
you stare into the void at night.
Your grandmother passes away. It's like, oh. There was a poor child.
Okay. Trying to get that
That's
set
a
up.
video idea. Just do that with horse.
Okay. Eardrums, whatever do you need those for?
Yeah. Gotta play those beats.
Yeah, I believe you got to get some ear guitars.
What's the name of that building? It's the Petra.
I'm not even like on my screen over yet. I'm just trying to get everything set up.
He has a picture of the Petra on his screen.
I don't know. It's just I did figure out I can do my wallpaper and stuff. That's why I'm to have a darker bottom thing now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, I should make sure.
Yeah, we got Windows 11 at work, and it's been a real hassle.
I've been using it at work for a while, but I have figured out that work blocks certain things on Windows 11, and that's some of the things that I find the most annoying is because I can't do those things, but I can now.
Yeah.
Like Explorer window I find really annoying, but it's because we have so many network drives and everything that anytime I do anything, it opens up this huge line of stuff on the side and I can't use the sidebar.
I immediately
don't have the problem now.
Put a Windows 7 shell on top of the Windows 11.
Why not going back to XP?
It's just a horrible. Well, I agree. I agree with the statement now
and
currently on the screen.
And I apologize for for Michael being evil Michael now.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You see, the thing is, I can't see my own head, so
Yeah, you can.
If I
your nose is on your head. No, you can see your nose constantly. You don't think about it, but your nose is always in your vision.
Yeah.
If you close one eye, you can see it. Close the other eye, you can see it. It's always there. It's just your brain is really good about making you forget those things.
So evil.
Yeah, he's so evil. Actually, he walked in the door and he immediately just grabbed a bird and broke its neck. Like, just.
Yeah. I did take all the ponies down from outside, so that's pretty evil.
Yeah, the timing was funny because I literally turned the lights off and then you did the ponies at the same time. So, but you probably the same thought as me of, oh, it's nice out.
It's nice out. I had time. The Christmas has been over for a bit now.
And I used to have them turn on at like 3 in the afternoon because it got dark like an hour later. But now it turns on at 3 and it doesn't get dark for like 3 hours. So
if your Christmas decorations are out in Minnesota and the flowers are starting to grow, you might need to bring them in.
And there's nothing wrong. You could just keep them on all year. But I usually am shut up by midnight. But in the middle of the summer, it sets at like, what, 9:30? It'll only be a couple hours visible.
Yeah, but if you have them out all year, then they're no longer special.
All right, so I want to do more on some of these other shots, and one of them is this one.
Where Ray Punch is the only one who came to her speed.
She's just drunk. She was there from the previous speech, which was all it was Spike's interpretive dance thing, and this place was packed.
I just like the idea that she was just homeless and needed a warm place that she wouldn't get kicked out of.
There's probably that too. So yeah, I have it do like a thing, like a turn here, and then I think by fixing some of the instability on the Windows install, I am able to render the video now.
Fantastic.
I did the first shot, and then last night I let it try the rest of that shot, and it all went through to the end.
Good.
In 4K. So I'm thinking that something with the computer was causing a lot of interrupts, and I think that was why the game was causing it, and it was literally interrupting SFM.
Was your computer just going into sleep mode?
No, it doesn't go into sleep when it's rendering.
Yeah. So it was a Windows 11 problem. Another reason to hate Windows 11.
No, Windows 10 was the one causing the problems.
Windows 11 is awful, and it was ruining that render.
No, it's the only one that succeeded. But I don't think it's Windows 11 or Windows 10. It was just my Windows 10 was something was causing a lot of interrupts. It was just causing problems. So
no, I wouldn't get upset. Release Windows 11 or release Windows 30. I don't care. Stop changing around the interface.
That is old man Michael speaking.
I don't care. You figure out where everything is, and then it's like somebody rearranging the grocery store. Nobody's happy when you rearrange the grocery store. And yes, it's old man Michael, but it's annoying. Figure out where everything is, and then they change it.
When was Fluttershy's speech? Oh, it's actually the first memory orb.
Yeah, is it? That makes sense, because that's the one Velvet Remedy keeps going back into.
Yeah.
It becomes kind of her addiction.
It's actually only 2 pages. I just want to double check if there's anything maybe attention. An elderly yet adorably cute yellow Pegasus.
Yay!
With the flaming mane falling over much of her face, matching tail who walked reluctantly past her. Someone standing in front. Okay, so somebody else on stage.
I think
standing on the stage, or more precisely, a pony whose eyes I was seeing through, and the ears.
Her medical corps was with her.
Yeah, so that means there's other people on stage.
I think it should be clear that they're medical ponies.
Yeah, I don't think it says here.
They could wear her saddlebags.
Everybody in the crowd is engaged in conversation. Okay, magnified pony voice. Look at these things.
20 copies of Red Heart. She's the only nurse pony.
As far as I can tell, yeah, it doesn't really say who else is on stage with her. But yeah, I'm probably gonna think it's some kind of medical.
It's her support group.
Is it like a support animal?
Oh, that's Angel Bunny. Angel Bunny would probably be there, but the model is garbage.
No, he probably died by then.
No, he was Doom Bunny.
Oh yeah, I would think he would have died by age.
He turned to stone by her tree,
Oh, okay, yeah.
which she kept the statue / actually just Angel Bunny.
So there's supposed to be some people on the stage, not in the front of the stage. They're towards the back. Other than that, all they do is say that the audience was murmuring beforehand. So it's pretty flexible on what I can do here.
It's fairly well implied that Angel Bunny throughout the war never left. He was her personal bodyguard.
So if we need to have medical ponies.
And probably Angel, if you want.
No, I'm not doing Angel Bunny. The model for Angel Bunny is the most trashiest model in existence.
Yes, it is.
It would be just a T-posing rabbit on stage. We're not doing that. And it doesn't mention that he's there either.
I think it's just implied he's always there.
Fluttershy
is somewhere, Angel Bunny's just behind her.
I think I need to finish this too. We'll do that right now. Problem is it's rounded, so you can't just like do one and then call it good.
The fun thing in Fallout Equestria is Angel became Doom Bunny because he would basically just mainline a shit ton of like drugs and then just start snapping necks. He was brutal. And he protected Fluttershy like a rabbit out of hell he was. And the zebras came to know him as Doom Bunny.
Just don't fuck with Fluttershy.
Mm-hmm.
You think a Brony wouldn't do that too? I mean, it sounds like a lot of effort, so a Brony might give up like before they start, but
no. They would just be killed by Doom Bunny.
no, if like they were the one protecting Fluttershy,
Oh,
because they want to protect their waifu.
Even with his low poly count, Angel would have won.
No,
Yeah.
I have.
I don't know if there's a better one that's come out since. It's not like I look.
Yeah, see, at work, because everything I have is in a network folder. When I go to do anything, all of our network drives are for some reason above the quick start stuff. Derpy. And it will, anything I do just shoves everything all the way down on the bottom. So like the quick start everything is just absolute trash. Here I can actually use it. I wish I could like get rid of these, because these are stupid. I don't want home. I don't want gallery, but I can guarantee that you can do some registry edits and get rid of it. So I just had to figure that out. But no, just show the really crappy bunny.
Not at all.
Yeah, is just literally, this is all you could do with him. He couldn't blink. He had no, I think he had a rig for some reason, but his legs could barely bend. His arms were trash. That was all you do with his everything. Yeah. So when he goes to shut it off, he had no fingers, no control. So I just said, screw it. He's just gonna head bash it. Sometimes you just gotta figure out alternative solutions.
I see if there's been any updates. I doubt it.
To 15 AI?
No. I think I can actually move on and use a good.
I was doing the Deep Rock event for the week yesterday with Giz, and I forgot by reinstalling my computer stuff, the mods weren't on. So I didn't have Derpy or Applejack.
No? What?
Because I forgot to install them, and then we were in multiplayer, so I'd have to like exit to single. So we just kind of go.
I could spend the week updating that mod now that I know a program that'll.
Nope.
That works.
You're
but
busy.
I'm gonna be busy.
You can cancel the trip. Actually, is he in the air already?
No.
I guess he's saving time on his way this direction.
Yeah.
So we have a friend from England coming tomorrow.
Yeah, he will be here tomorrow. I messaged him and told him to make sure to contact me on updates for his trip. He's like, it's still 12 hours to my flight. I have to sleep before then. I vomited 3 times.
Because nervous?
From how nervous he is. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, truthfully, that's
anxiety.
Yeah, that's not outside of normal.
It is taking a lot for him to bring himself out here. but he really wants to do it.
I think it's well, I don't know if it's gonna be easier on the way back because at least they're there if he knows how the public. Is he just taking public transportation to the airport?
I think he's probably calling like an Uber or something.
Oh, that's why these things are at an angle.
Yes. He's mostly just anxious about people. I know what
People?
it is. Yeah, he's worried he's going to embarrass himself and people won't like him.
No, all he has to do is say hello, and then he'll get people's interest, and they'll just ask him to say things.
Yes,
that's all it's going to be. And there's really no way to, I think, embarrass yourself in such a way. I think he'll be perfectly fine.
The cool thing is it works in reverse too if you're ever in England.
Yeah,
like the accent. I just want to hear it.
But but it's like when we when like he's talking about embarrassing himself, but then he wants to go to Applebee's. But we were at Applebee's,
yes,
and there's no way to embarrass yourself there because everybody there was trash.
It's an embarrassing place, but only for the place itself.
It was.
that
Applebee's trip was horrible.
We had gift cards.
Yeah, that was the reason we were there.
And every time my mom visits, she wants to go to Applebee's.
Well, she's a person of
old.
habit, and says you.
She was pretty young when she had me.
She's the first person that had a baby that's older than her.
Hey man, I'm young again. I got freaking young Penn Teller. Were
you going to say Penn and Teller? Because it's just, I think it's Teller.
It's Penn.
But no,
yeah.
I think
Teller's the thin one without the goatee. I remember that because he doesn't talk, but his name is Teller, so I think that's funny.
Oh, so that's definitely.
Penn, but I can't remember his last name. But I got that guy vibes.
I know OJ or Derpy. It sounds like paradise. Oh, Michael's angry now.
Yeah.
It's his vest.
AJ's good. Derpy's the best. They can hug it out. If they
Yeah,
upset.
so the steps I actually do get wider. That's why I was having difficulties with the angle later.
No. I didn't really think about it, but this scene you're working around the hair is pretty pivotal throughout the whole book because it becomes Velvet's addiction.
It is probably the most, I wouldn't say the most important, but the most recognizable out of almost any memory orb.
Well, just because she keeps going back to it over and over.
But they only show it once. They talk about it after that. But yeah.
Yeah. Pip only watches it once.
And doesn't she talk about like they get on her case for taking drugs? Well, then she's allowed to basically use that as her drug. She's like, it's different. And she's like, is it?
It's not really, no.
You're coping with things one way and I was coping with things a different way.
It's not a chemical addiction, but yeah. I get it.
But from a but you're still relying on something instead of fighting to improve it.
What could I ever possibly watch myself that fills me with joy that I do on a regular basis just to smile? That would be crazy to do that.
Watch old high school videos?
Yes. My dad, he used to rewatch Ant-Man and Guardians of the Galaxy 2 over and over and over again on loop. I don't know why, it just made him happy.
Yeah, but you just watch Horse on loop.
No, I just change it to different horse sometimes. There's many horse videos.
Different horse?
I would say that I've probably watched most of the episodes at this point at least twice. And some more than that.
Okay. That should be fine. I'm going to guess lighting wise. Yeah. It kind of just disappears back there. So, I don't really. I might play around with that because I might want to darken those edges a little bit more, but we're pretty good otherwise. Okay, so
one berry punch to throw a bottle at her and be like, "Sing Freebird." Halfway through her speech.
Do I raise her podium at all? Like have her up higher, like put something underneath her, or to keep her as it is?
I'd raise her up higher if you're going to put other ponies behind her.
They're going to be just like back here. Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem is it's going to look a little different. I just think that it just feels very small for what it is right now.
Well, that feels Fluttershy, though.
Yeah. I know she doesn't like it, but she just has been running some stuff. I don't think I can see the walls back here.
Just
Right?
like the whole thing at the start of this, if I remember this scene, was they had to really encourage her to get up in front of everyone. She was terrified.
Michael's
Because of a big dog. Sorry, it's just like so many ponies. Talking about that pony and that pony show up.
This is better.
Yeah, she's like, this is better. You can't see me.
Deploy ministry shield.
He just wanted to help ponies, and she's probably the reason everyone died. Spoilers.
Yeah, see, that's like kind of.
You need to put lights on it if you're gonna have it there. It needs to be like some,
that's not a bad idea. Well, I probably would dim it no matter what. And that, but having lights on it would probably be a good idea, I think, just in general. So I should already have a spotlight. Yeah, this looks like it.
You can't fool me. I know you're still Michael, even with that devious disguise. I'm gonna go trying to say disguise. Yes. No. I think Derpy is subpar.
What, Michael?
Would never say that. I can't possibly be Michael.
Can somebody quote that?
No, please don't. She's an amazing horse and I love her. I'm so sorry. The ruse. It has fallen. More derps.
It kind of makes it look like some evil lair.
So I saw today they announced who the next Dumbledore and the next Harry Potter project's going to be. Potter.
They're making more. I thought like Fantastic Beasts and like other
series.
things.
It's like a television series.
Oh,
for Harry
yeah.
Potter.
Is it? When's that based?
I'm guessing like when Harry Potter's in school. It's like the filler years, I guess. I don't know. It's gonna be. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but the only thing they've really announced is who's gonna play Dumbledore. Guess who it is?
Keith Ledger.
No. Older guy is on like Colbert from time to time, playing.
I don't watch Colbert.
Third Rock from the Sun.
Oh, the guy that played the captain.
Yeah.
Okay, I know you're talking about
John Lithgow.
Okay. Yeah. As Dumbledore?
As Dumbledore. He's a good actor.
He's a good actor. I don't know if he's Dumbledore though, because he has like a very, unless he can kind of change the way he speaks, because he has a very specific like John Lithgow's speech.
I think my friend at
Oh, thank you, Jelly.
my coworker said he didn't like it because he's not British. No.
655, easy to remember.
Stupid. But she eats subs so good and she gets a par every time. That's what that means. Yeah. She's just so good eating those subs. John Lithgow is not Dumbledore. It could have been.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
I can verify.
he's gotten older, so maybe there's something.
He's super old now.
Super old.
He's pretty old. Dumbledores tend to die at a pretty rapid rate.
Dumbledores.
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 Dumbledores tend to die. Could just be
That's technically similar to what I'm looking for, but I probably.
no, apparently it is. It's supposed to release in 2027. And from what I can tell, Dumbledore's going to be John Lithgow.
Thank you for the resub, Severith.
So he's
Thank you very much.
He's going to give him a British accent rather than being British. John Lithgow is just going to give him a British accent. But yeah, I like John Lithgow, so
Yeah,
I'm
I
glad
think
to
he's
hear
great.
getting-
I just don't know if he's Dumbledore. I mean, I don't care
he's a
all
Rhodes
that much.
Scholar. He can figure it out.
Oh, thank you, Silver, for the sub. 44 months.
Oh,
You know, the
feeding that
big
horse.
numbers.
Hi, Silver.
Oh, and look, there's a
Good
clip.
to see you.
There's a clip of you saying the derpiest sub part too.
Oh, that was evil, Michael. That wasn't me. You should have made
No,
it clear in the quote.
Michael and evil Michael. It's still
You
Michael.
should have made it clear that there's evil Michael quotes and there's Michael quotes. They're different. Michael is so quiet. Am I? Well, then you don't even know what I said. You misheard.
Yeah, they're probably the same. I did up the volume of the music. Oh, no, I dropped it back down again.
They're not.
Oh, you posted Discord so you can watch it later. That's good.
Hi, Nolan.
Looking good, Michael.
Oh boy. I dyed my hair and it's always such a mess.
Yeah, see, over on this side is where I'm not sure if I like it as much.
That's not, it's about their perspective, more so than yours, I think. The audience.
Yeah.
This is for their benefit.
I don't know if I like it.
I like it.
Because, well, no, it's more of, if you go without it, it feels more foreboding, darker.
Yes, but the Ministry of Image would never allow it to be this drab. That was like their whole thing.
Yeah, but I would also think that they would not want the enemies having nukes, but
Well, the Ministry of Image, that wasn't their department.
well, it wasn't Fluttershy's to give them nukes either. So
No, it was not. She thought wrong.
she thought very wrong.
She thought everybody wouldn't want to blow each other up. Because in her mind, why would anybody be so awful?
Well, the war started, so it already shows that yes, they are.
I think it was Rarity who was the first to find out what she did.
Yeah,
Rarity
it was.
basically trying to be calm, but internally she was freaking out. She was like holding Fluttershy while she was crying, but then also staring off in the distance like,
We're so screwed.
What have you done? We're so screwed. Terrified. Good book. Highly recommend. No, Evil Michael and regular Michael are two different people. See, Evil Michael He's going to attempt to feed him a Limburger and liverwurst.
When?
I don't know.
Because you got guests.
Probably for lunch. I have enough for all of us. You're just like, no. You're just like, no. I think you only have enough for 2.
You only have enough for the people that will let you live.
That's good. All the people here then. It's a good sandwich. Liverwurst, Limburger cheese, a thick slice of onion on rye bread. Of course, toasted.
Remember the thing of like having some things are through the eyes of nostalgia?
It's not nostalgia. Nobody else likes this. My mom didn't make it for me when I was a kid.
Yeah, but you had it and you thought like because you were like high on acid and then
No, I think it is delicious. It's savory.
You
as
think?
heck. Yeah, I know. It is delicious.
Oh, you said I think.
It's savory.
Yeah, cool. So's your mom.
Oh my. He is single. So, being a widower and all. I'm going to be seeing a lot of her around my birthday. Which is great, but I'm also going to be seeing my siblings, which is fine. Fine. That was them being like, I heard that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So if there's a bright light like this, it may not, it's probably shining at that part, but it is going to reflect like a little bit of light around it. So that's what I'm trying to do there. Probably don't need the shadow on now. Yeah.
It's my boss.
You gotta go to work tomorrow?
He just wants me to make sure I set my out of office.
Oh, yeah.
This is the longest I will have been away from work for something that wasn't like the death of a family member. So, and we just got the new computer set up, and we just finished setting them up today. And I was freaking out the entire time because if they weren't set up before I left, it was going to get rough. Like, why did you choose to do this 2 days before I'm leaving?
So don't like that because that doesn't really provide the
We
right kind of
spent
lighting.
4 hours. 4 hours trying to figure out why my coworker's computer wouldn't log onto the new server we were setting up. And we kept putting in the password and we were checking everything over and over again. My boss forgot to underline one letter to emphasize that it was uppercase. So were putting in the wrong password for 4 hours.
It
going in
didn't
circles.
block anything or prevent anything because it seems like.
No, we couldn't get him logged in. And we couldn't figure out why.
But I would think it would have locked something.
No, they let you keep trying over and over again.
It's very, very British.
So, and I told him legit,
That's
it's like, you employ me, so I can't strangle you.
I heard this sticky keys jump scare too. Actually, you are right. I'm gonna turn that off. Sticky keys.
Still don't know what the point of sticky keys is.
It's an accessibility option. So it's just for somebody that might have difficulty using keyboard, but why it's on by default.
Yes.
I guess having some accessibility options on by default means that people know they exist, but it is annoying. But it's I will often in SFM hit shift a bunch, so that's why I have to make sure that's off. So I want to get the shadow of those things over those parts, but if I do it long enough to do that, I wonder if I go to like this long and then I just blur them.
Well, it's not like the server was at the place will work. So it's not like if he got locked out, we wouldn't be able to unlock him out. But it's just the fact that he didn't underline one letter in the password, and we kept trying to put it in for 4 hours because he didn't realize what he had done.
Yeah, that actually adds a little bit of shading underneath those. That looks much better. That gets a nice
Beer.
shadow on there. Okay, that should be fine. Well, hello, Philip.
9 months. You've saw.
Thank you for 9 months. That's a baby's worth of subs.
Derpy's eating 6 subs today.
Anyone ever brute force a lock or password? I once did it for a 3-number suitcase and a 4-numbered iPad. Well, yeah, those aren't too bad. I mean, the 3-number, at least that's what, less than 1,000 options. But the 4-number is the 10,000 options. That gets a little rough. Philip says you look fly.
Oh boy, so fly.
Yeah, I'm worried you were not locked out after 3 attempts, or at least not locked out, but timed out. Like, you know, it says like you have to wait 5 minutes or something.
No, it's it just lets you keep trying. A local network. Do you get it right? Yeah,
I guess local.
I think a lot of people just don't have passwords in their local networks, but you still have to be local either way. But there's the thought that somebody next door will somehow like plug it in. It's not like it was through the Wi-Fi. Just to even get onto the network we have, you have to be plugged in, hardwired.
Well, like there's the
Like for anyone to get in that network, they would have to sneak into the building and plug into the wall.
for our network though, we can. Well, if somebody was over Wi-Fi, that's still local.
Well, no, the Wi-Fi is locked out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But I mean, like, at least our fancy internet allows, you'd have to have special devices for it, but you could have a device look internal, even though it's like overseas or something.
Right.
I do it because it's basically a method for doing VPN type stuff.
Hey, charging.
49 months. That's big month number 2.
No.
Over 4 years being part of this awesome group. Hello, Argo. Hello, Michael. Hello, chat. How's it going today? It's going pretty good, Hot Rod. We're helping Fluttershy do speeches and stuff. How
I'm
is
just
you
sitting
doing?
here imagining Barry Punch in the audience getting drunker and
I
drunker.
know you got a big number. You should see Jurassic. I think Jurassic's at like the high 50s. Oh, and there's getting the cookie.
I want Barry Punch. Can you animate Barry Punch? She's getting super drunk and then proclaiming that she's gonna smooch that horse up there.
No.
Yeah, she could just like throw in beer bottles.
I'm processing. Okay, there we
Smooch
go.
that horse and Fluttershy's like, oh no.
The concern I have with this shot is if you just look at how the chairs are done, that's a lot of people. And actually, if I have the lighting going over here, the chairs should probably not be going into the wall. There's probably going to be an end point. So let's choose.
Yeah, after rereading Fallout a Question enough times, trying to figure out who's at fault for the war,
Fluttershy.
well, she's the reason everyone died. She's not the reason the war happened.
No, she's the reason. The zebras were like, we require that cute horse. And they're like, no, you're not allowed to. And then like, well, it's in war.
If you had to put the blame on one person for the war, it would be Celestia.
Wow, blaming a mayor.
Yeah. Because the gentry wanted to attack the zebra homelands to get the gems, or rather to get the charcoal.
Mhm.
And Celestia they convinced her that ponies would suffer if they didn't get the charcoal.
Are you sure it's not a stallion though?
It's probably a stallion, the gentry who convinced her. Probably used weird voodoo magic on her or something.
Yeah, probably.
But stallion. But yeah,
Yeah, there you go. That's the Michael we know.
She to protect her ponies, she agreed to an attack on zebra lands.
She protected them all, right? Led to their
No.
death.
The port immediately got taken back from the zebra, or got taken back from the equestrian soldiers. The zebras were like, no, and they forced them out. But Celestia felt like she made such a huge mistake. That's when she abdicated the throne to her sister, without realizing that would freak the zebras out even more. And it kind of just all spiraled downhill after that.
Which is why you have people working with you to ensure that you know how other cultures run. And so you don't do faux pas. That's a faux pas.
Yeah. She didn't realize they were terrified of her sister. They were because of, like, almost dying under the heat of the sun. When Luna took over for a bit.
Do I do that is the point, or do I pull in one more? I feel like I might pull in one more layer.
She tried for a peace negotiation, but then
Yeah, but if they don't want peace,
they kind of did. But then that was what happened.
I'm British.
An assassin tried to kill Celestia and the zebra ambassador. That's where Big Mac died, throwing himself in front of the bullet.
why was Big Mac there?
He was one of her.
How? Like, he was on the farm.
No, he was one of Macintosh's marauders by that point.
But because he made it. Why were all the main characters become so important? It's like one of those weird shows where like 5 weird people suddenly are just saving the universe.
He was Macintosh's marauders. He was a good soldier. And when it came to protecting, when the princess needed an entourage, she called on the best, and the best arrived. And if it wasn't for him, she would have been killed.
Which one?
He was killed. She survived because he basically took the bullet for her. And that's how Big Macintosh died. Then Applejack created the power armor after that, because she didn't want to see anybody else lose their brother or father or what have you. I love the lore of Fallout Equestria. It's good stuff.
You just like depression, and there's a lot of it.
Like it just all comes together so nicely.
Oh, these are models? Oh.
How would the world look at if Big Macintosh had survived? It would have meant no power armor, which wouldn't feel very Fallout. It's more like if the assassin had never attacked in the first place, then a peace negotiation might have been reached. Like Celestia kept it hidden from Luna that she was even doing it, but because they were terrified of Luna, but they still respected Celestia. So if Celestia knew she could garner some sort of peace deal, and then just bring the peace deal back to her sister, and her sister would agree, albeit reluctantly. That was the plan. But it didn't work out because Assassin tried to kill Celestia. And I believe the assassin was sent by the gentry because they wanted the war to continue. Because they wanted to end with them having control over the coal mines in the zebra lands. And that could only happen if Equestria outright won the war. It was foolish because Equestria in all reality was losing the war. But they had the dollar signs in their eyes and they wanted to...
Well, most people think that would never happen. The war will never come to that. So it will be a winner when it ends. Mm-hmm. And then something does happen.
Yeah. No, Equestria was definitely losing the war.
I forgot about the drawbridge.
Drawbridge.
Because she's queen.
No, she's so fancy.
Yes, she got some guard towers.
Mm-hmm.
Like can probably get rid of that. That was like some weird thing, but I was like, drawbridge. Is that I need some kind of like a pillar over here or something, because this is a very large room. I probably should put some kind of like a nice pillar, not some of those crappy ones. That's pretty nice, actually. Okay. For one, there's a bend in that wall.
Now, admittedly, I am mixing a lot of Project Horizons lore into the lore, but the nice thing about Project Horizons is Project Horizons filled in the gaps in the lore, so we kind of have to have both if you want everything explained.
Even this video is going to have one piece of Project Horizons, just because they don't actually explain how Pinky dies.
Yeah.
So I am going to use the Project Horizons method, which actually is, I already know what that scene's going to look like, and I probably should work on it soon. It's one that I know, and therefore is a good one to work on. Okay. How does that work with the light? Oh, good. It's actually good light. I thought that was going to be like too bright or something.
Yeah, I'm afraid so, Nolan. Sorry to spoil. But she is the most dead out of any of them.
She died before things went to hell.
Yes.
Or as they were going to hell, anyway.
Yeah. Her Rarity died kind of a far worse death than Pinky. Rarity probably had the hardest death.
Well, I see a stupid face.
Of course, you don't really know what happened to Rainbow, but it's later implied that Gilda did kill her.
It's implied, but that implied does not mean
It's not
yes.
canon, but that is the head canon of the author of the book, which is like,
But then
well,
there's,
doesn't that make it canon? It's like yes and no.
but the headcanon also is that she ends up wandering. I just want to finish this one pillar here. Wandering the wastelands because the people that were brought back to death or from death in that mega spell can't die.
Yeah. So she's basically a ghost. Which Fallout does have its ghosts, so.
Maybe I'll do it like here. Yeah, that would work better. And I can't even see the one back there, so I don't even know why I put it there. Well, actually, wait, let me turn the camera. Technically, it becomes kind of visible, but the camera's never going to get this far. It's probably going to get to like here, because it's just going to transition to another. So I am going to adjust it to the other one's point. I just want something to close the kind of gap by the thing here.
Of course, if you're going to use some of Project Horizons, then in Project Horizons, Rainbow becomes a ghoul.
But Rainbow's not going to have a death, because it's implied.
Yeah.
She's going to be used at the end, but
technically, Fluttershy doesn't have a death either. She has becomes a tree.
But she has an end.
She has an end.
I mean, when she's a tree, she doesn't stop being a tree.
Yeah, she does eventually.
In that book?
Yeah. In the original
But she's
book.
dead.
Oh, Velvet.
No, she's dead.
Velvet helps her.
Dead.
Here for the poison joke.
Wind was insane today. Yes, it actually was pretty windy. Let chat decide. Oh no. That's dangerous.
This is...
I'm
in chat. I'm chatting right now.
I'm gonna restart it because that was but the way I was inside here and I kept hearing noises and I'm like, is there somebody here? And no, it's just the house creaking.
It was windy today. I did notice.
Yeah, I have to actually pick the file. My reset doesn't have anything in it anymore. I think this on the, yeah, there we do it in the front. They untree her. They picked up her roots. Fish? Is that what you guys want?
This one fish.
You want fish?
Fish face.
Did we decide on fish? Okay. I was like,
I read fish face. I think you need to give a pony a big fish head for a face. Yes. All this fish.
don't really have any good fish. Most times, like, there's in games, the fish are just like secondary things.
That's a good fish right there.
I want one of those talking ones. I saw one at the thrift store the other day, and I was kind of like,
talking fish.
yeah, one of those like Billy Bass or whatever.
It's one of the original ones.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Like, I thought about it just because it's funny.
It would be fun to get one, but then to like wire it up to just some other speaker thing.
What? Why you have?
Like a Google Home or something.
No, you're making it difficult. It's just a fish.
No.
See these?
Fish.
I think there are some fish. Yeah, there's no, not that one. There are fish. Yeah, like this one that move, but they're very basic. Where's fish? Oh, why do you go way over there?
Give Aku a fish face. Scope.
Give
large
Aku?
pony.
First, I have to find the. Well, there's a fish face. There's not much else.
Just the fish head. It's good.
I love how the name is squished over enough so you can fit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got.
How else would you know what that is?
Where's the fish? We'll grab that fish.
You should take two ponies and make their heads fish, and then make the ponies smooch, but with fish heads. Or give them fish for legs. Oh, leave that for around.
Oh, she got the fish.
She's so proud of herself. She got that fish all over her own. If this was Fall of the Forest, it would fit. Because the Pegasus like fish. I don't know why. The other ponies don't like fish, but Pegasus, they think fish is tasty. Weird head canon from the author. Like, yes, the ponies who live in the sky, they love fish. You're rereading Fall of the Forest. Fall of the Forest was pretty good. I enjoyed the heck out of that one. I didn't want it to end even after reading it, and it was a long one.
The Earth Pony with the sword power was my favorite.
Yeah,
I liked him.
yeah, he was cool. It was just a well-written story. You need something to like eat up a lot of your time, but this horse is good. Then Fall of the Forest. Pretty solid.
Before the Forest is book 1.
Yes. It's kind of like Australia. You call it whatever the first book was.
Yeah. Okay, she got fish, Michael.
You got fish. She's so angry. It looks like she's mad at that fish.
Got the fish. She's like, "Rrr, rrr."
We fight that fish owes our money. Give me my money,
Yes.
fish.
It's
That's my mother money. Is it cute that she has that fish? And once he picks in Discord, he like the review of the fish. Now it's really cute. But y'all got a reason. Poor fish.
So Michael, what is this fish? What does this pony have?
He's got the fish.
No,
Oh,
she has snow pity.
He does, because I was thinking, no ponies. Just do you like fish? I think a fish, a fair amount of fish would give a horse a pretty upset stomach.
Yeah, she's like, hello, Derpy, and she's like, would you have fish? Are you going to eat that fish?
I don't know what it is about fish though, but it counts as like simple protein, even though it's an animal.
Are you going
'Cause
on?
it's easy on digestion.
Are you going to eat the whole fish? Let's see. What are you going to do with the other half of the fish? And she's like,
Throw it away.
no, she's trying to say what she's doing, but she can't say it because she's just.
Kitty. No. She got into the barrel. Oh, yay, Friday stream.
Look at all this fish.
She do got a lot of feet. I kind of want to pop out of the barrel and then fish go everywhere, and then she also has.
The what?
Like she would pop up out of the barrel and fish would go all over the place, but then she would also.
Oh, that'd
have
be a
big
lot of
fish.
work.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Oh, all you have to know. She has fish.
Got hit against the barrel. Just gotta kill the fish.
I don't hold on. I know what to do.
You know, one thing that always kind of bothered me about the story on Australia, they never really explained the lack of Pegasi throughout most of the world. Like, no, there's just no Pegasi outside of Equestria until you get to like an arbitrary point, and then there's none again, and then you cross the like dead zone, and then there's Pegasi again. But there's like a huge gap in that book. No Pegasi, and they never really explain it.
In Australia?
Yeah.
They kind of do. Because they have like the ones in the big floating thing.
Yeah. And then they
I
have
thought
ones
they had
in
a
the
reason.
crater. They don't really ever give a reason for it. Like in Winter, what's it called?
Winter Home?
Is it Winter Home?
I don't know.
The first like town she really goes to. They say that they existed in the mountains, but then they disappeared. Like when he was younger, they were there. So like right outside of Equestria, the Pegasi just don't exist. They're all over Equestria. Yeah, just never really explain it. It always bothered me because it didn't make sense. If
It's
anything,
probably
you'd think
because
the
it gave-
horses with wings.
I think it allowed Rainbow Dash to, in a way, have an advantage in
Yeah.
a lot of situations, and and then also made her more unique compared to anything else.
Well, the Emerald, they thought she was a princess because she had wings. And there's a princess. Because the only winged pony they knew was their Alicorn princess. Princess Rainbow Dash. I would like Princess Rainbow Dash. So you just gotta redo Australia with Derpy so that she can be a My birthday is in like 13 days. And my brother gave me that thing. I don't know how he knew. I'm guessing it's a pony.
I don't have chat open on this computer. It's safe. Yeah, I don't.
Describe it.
Yes,
Is it a pony?
the person that sent the link has said it's safe. I'll click the link. That's actually a pretty
wow.
good cake. Did they make it?
Did they make that? Because that's pretty solid.
Is that an edible Twilight?
Can you eat her face?
Oh no, it says add something, so maybe they bought it. They buy it from like a place.
Still, the cake is
Yeah,
really
okay.
nice.
No, it's really nice. Yes, it is an edible Twilight.
Oh, wow.
You can eat her head.
Yep. It's really well done. I'd be hats off to the company who made that.
Being at the thing on there, I'm guessing it'd probably be some local place.
Mm-hmm. I have to imagine they have some sort of machine that printed that, because that was like picture quality. "3D printers printing stuff out of like colored sugar." I can see it. But to get it to actually curve too. Or how they manage it. Maybe steamed it. I'll be right back. I have to drink another drink.
I'm good for right now. Time to cancel.
I just gotta vote.
Look at somebody. She got no bones. He's like,
I kind of want you to put an old man in the boat fishing, like Derpy's the guy's dog or something. Very tranquil.
what? That's weird.
What are you talking about? Good pet.
Well, Derpy's just out on the water. She's
She's been left to this drifted sea.
She's kind of lost.
A little
But
bit.
at least she got fish.
Do you have fish? She's gonna be okay.
There we go. Get her eyes a little bit lit too. And actually, for how bright that light is, this should be. Actually, probably just disable shadows in general. Yeah. Yeah, she's in the Gulf of America.
Ugh. My boss said, "Thank you. Enjoy your time off." He doesn't mean that.
There go, Michael. She found lots of things in the water.
No, no. He's so good at finding things.
She can blow up.
No, she's gonna sell that and feed school children. I know how it goes.
Well, here, let me do Michael do the thing.
Oh, they're gonna give her socks? Yes. Aw. So good. You go get your wool socks.
Is he?
I don't think I could wear anything wool because it just seems itchy. And you also can't really wash it. I mean, you can, but you have to wash it on cold, and then you have to be careful about how you dry it. Sounds like a lot of work. Oh, is it so cute? Why can't wool just come pre-shrunk, and then that's the size it's supposed to be? Like they just make a shirt for like a XXX dude, and then they wash it on hot, and then it just becomes a shirt for a 1X dude, and then it can just stay that way. You can wash it on hot as much as you want. That's so cute.
He's just playing on the water.
Mm-hmm.
She actually is like a dog.
Stuff.
They push when you put them over water,
Yeah.
and then they kind of do the little like paddle thingy.
No, just trying to swim. She's gonna go home. She got a fish. You can feed her family. She hasn't seen them in 3 years, but she can feed them now.
She doesn't remember them.
Oh, that's sad.
We're making some weird symbols. Speak another language. Oh god, remember the Kirby. You can draw Kirby with those little symbols. Okay, well there we got. Well, maybe I guess maybe it's a coot face. Well, okay, you know what? No,
It's pretty cute.
we're gonna.
Exact time. Gotta give her the bows.
There you go, Michael.
So cute.
Oh, she got socks.
Do have socks. But how she's kept them dry this whole time?
No,
They're
They're white
sopping
socks.
wet. I don't know.
she's gonna get sick.
Oh no, Derpies can't get sick.
Derpies can't get sick.
No, immune. Powerful.
There we go. I'm gonna go back to stage because I'm going to. I want to save it at stage. Okay, Derpy is going to like kind of be up a little bit.
What's wrong with that Derpy?
Oh, look at no, she's being cheeseback carrot.
Run, Derpy, run. Evil carrot. This is mean. I feel like you're awfully cruel to Derpy sometimes.
Darth baby. What was this one?
The heck?
Oh, this one has
I don't
that
remember this
picture
one.
with Darth baby.
What
I
the
forgot
heck is
about it. Oh, you remember this?
No, I don't think I was here for this one. I feel like I would have remembered this.
No, this is when we had yeah, I was like, do it. Do it. Darth baby. Evil baby.
See,
Ma.
that's your whole YouTube channel right there.
This is, we were trying to make one thing and then completely got distracted by Darth baby.
Understandable.
The one thing I found in 11 I don't like, especially now, is it used to be you could put shortcuts on these menus and now you can't. I used to like for Steam you could, I think you could pin 3 games,
Yeah.
or just do your 3 most recent. And I used to do that all the time. I'd have SFM pinned, and then it's like 2 games I've been playing frequently.
You can still do shortcuts on like desktop, but you have to do it like.
I don't like things on my desktop.
Address.
I want nothing on my. Actually, why is this even here?
Well, creating like shortcuts is a pain in the butt on 11. I don't know why they made it. It used to just be create shortcut, put shortcut wherever you want. Now it's copy address, and then you can create a shortcut, a blank one somewhere, and then you can paste the address line in it, and then that'll make the shortcut. And it's like it used to be 1 step, now it's like 3. Why do you do this? Windows has become like the civilization of operating systems, and that
This is a
they make
maximum.
it needlessly complicated to the point where it's just not as good.
49 gigs is the max. No, 100 gigs. I actually don't like these things.
Argo is old, still using Hotmail. Yeah, people who still use Hotmail are old people.
I'm not. No, my
I have a Hotmail account.
I don't use Hotmail. I have a very old Hotmail account that I use for my Microsoft account, and I think I have it set as like my Facebook like notification something or other, or my Facebook email, because I could never get it to shut off notifications at some point, and so I just said screw it. And so all my stupid ones are there, or if I need to sign up for something that I do not want to have ever contact me as like a dummy thing, I'll just use my Hotmail. But other than that, I use Gmail. You can't even make a Hotmail anymore. It's only live accounts. Wait, is live gone? What is it now? Is there like, if you were to make an email through whatever service they use, is it live as Hotmail, then Outlook? Is it outlook.com? I have no idea. No, the live.com was like blah, blah, blah at live.com was the Microsoft accounts for a while. I don't know if they do Outlook. I've thought about just setting up my own email server for things so that I can just have like Argo at Damon or something.
Yeah, that was another thing I didn't like about Windows 11. For us to set it up proper, we had to create for our work computers a Microsoft email account. They wouldn't let us use any of our company accounts.
Well, I mean, if for logging in and using Windows 11, you don't need it. You can bypass it.
Yeah.
It's just you have to open up a console and then type in one line. It will let you bypass the activation requiring an account.
Yeah.
So
Well, doing it the normal way required a Microsoft account.
You'll null and void that space. I own argoserver.com. I use it for server stuff, and then I own argodaemon.com. But the and they were like $10 a year. I was surprised for an .com I could get that, but I only got Argo server so that when I can use its subdomains for server hosting, so I can just give people that, and then I just forward it to whatever the IP stuff is. And then I do I got argodaemon.com in case I ever want to use it for something, and haven't had anything yet. But it's also, I've had enough people jack my name on stuff, so I've just said screw it. I'm gonna like put the name in some places so I don't have to worry about it. I think it's less of a concern now, but for a while there it was really annoying.
The burden of being horse famous.
Yeah, well, enough so that every now and then something like TikTok pissed me off.
Yeah.
And then I thought I had one other Tumblr.
Yeah.
But not like a care the hell, but Tumblr. But it's more of I don't want people using that name to post as me. So it's better just to take the name.
I am friends with somebody on Facebook that is called Jay Haller, but instead of 2 L's, it's 2 I's.
I believe his name is Jay Holler _.
Yeah.
Because it's not an uncommon potential name.
Yeah. Well, it's got a pony on the account. It's just a picture of Spitfire. It's just Jay Haller with 2 lowercase i's instead of L's.
Okay, so we need to put some people on the stage. So I do have concerns regarding filling this shot with horses. I have the methods from the other thing, so I'm not worried about doing it, but I am worried about resources, because is there more seats here than the other one? I guess the main concern I have is there's no good split point. It's basically when I go to like sit, and by that I mean I can't fill the whole audience. It's impossible. The most I can do is sections, and then I'll have to fill it in post. But let's say that I fill in, I go back here.
Why don't you just use 2D images?
Because I'm rotating at an angle.
Yeah.
You would notice it. Like from here, I'd be seeing at an angle, and I'd have to make that many, and these ones over here wouldn't work. So it's like, let's say I fill up, I say, all of these chairs are like a straight line right here. I'll do that, and then I'll transition to like here. But as you're moving, that line now shifts to there. So it means that I basically have to like pick a line that's kind of like this, and then have it flatten at some point. So it gets kind of messy. I think this is going to take like 4 renders. Thankfully, there's a big gap between the audience and the stage, because the stage is going to have Fluttershy and potentially 4 unique models. So their resources would be completely separate from those in the audience. So that would be 1 render of the stage, and then like probably 4 different sections through here. It's going to be a little interesting.
I do think I remember something of being said about this scene where there was not a lot of security. Not as much as Little Pip would have suspected there to be.
I'm not going to fill in security
She
anywhere.
just had Doom Bunny.
Might have to split it up to keep the middle few lines in both renders. Lines opponent. Yeah, I'd have to pick a line, and then I would have to have crossover for that line. So I would have to have like a bunch of 4 or 5 columns that are the same, so that they're my transition.
Imagine you're just going to use the animation for them from the other video.
Yeah, probably, but it's going to take quite a while. But they are the last thing I'm doing in this shot. Everything else will be done first, because as soon as those horses are all there, the frame rate's going to tank, and it's just not worth it. So, so the pillars, they're good. I don't really need to add like floating pillars. Is there anything else to put on other than her people standing here? Is there something else I should put back here, like decoration, things hanging down?
I think the curtain itself is enough. thought I saw a better.
Because this is
one.
supposed to be a good speech, right? Positive one.
Yeah. It's her founding the Ministry of. It's basically relaying what the Ministry of Peace is.
Because it already
objective is.
exists. Because I have this. And I want to keep it.
But Ministry of Image would have been all over that. It's basically her stating the goals of the Ministry of.
Okay. So if I'm going to put people on stage, I already know one that has to be on here. Right, Michael?
Yeah. It is kind of my headcanon that she's the pony who helped Puppy Smiles get her suit on.
So we got Nurse Redheart.
And pink eyes. You only say it's a nurse, but in my mind, it's Nurse Redheart every time.
No, that's the wrong nurse. Turn around. There. Would they be just there, or should she be wearing something like a uniform?
She would be wearing the saddlebags.
The saddlebag. Every one of them will be wearing the saddlebags?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I think they're a little beat up.
Do they have non-beat up ones? I
can probably clean them up. But technically,
So they should be new. Ghostbusters outfit?
I mean, it's a positive symbol.
It's straight up the Ghostbusters.
No, it's not
outfit.
Ghostbusters. She's playing Medic from TF2.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that could be a useful symbol, but
Red Cross gonna come after you.
pretty sure I can put it in a video. If I'm using it for an organization, that'd be bad. What were they called? It would be a download, so it'd be in user mod. I don't think it's going to be called Saddlebag. No. Oh, Michael, there we go. You want the one where a saddle?
The saddle. That on all the horses.
It might be under Velvet. Because she's wearing them here.
Yeah, she's.
But I don't know if I have a separate
beat-up
model for it.
version.
What would those be called?
Medbox?
I can try Med.
Model almost certainly exists for them. Separate.
Oh, there we go.
The beat up ones.
They're beat up, but I can. I should be able to.
Already a non beat up version.
Not, yeah. The problem with making them not beat up is you're going to lose a lot of definition.
Yeah. But they shouldn't be beat up.
No, they shouldn't. I mean, she just created it. It's not like we were saving money.
We used old boxes. But it looks like you painted them custom. Yes, we painted them, then we roughed them up real good. Why?
It's the cool things that kids do.
Yeah, it's like acid wash jeans, but for medical boxes.
Well, the nice thing is I did put after Adobe products on my system here.
They'd probably be wearing the medical boxes and then some sort of medical helmet.
Why? To protect themselves from medical?
It's a war.
Yeah, but they're on stage.
Yeah, at the moment.
Yeah, just for now. They're not like going out to war in 10 seconds. Oh, I don't have VTF edit.
They should. Well, can they wear Nurse Redheart's hat?
I'd have to see if that hat exists. Need caramel up there. We probably will need a stallion.
No. Who wants a medical stallion? Nobody wants to be treated by stallions. Gross.
The mares do.
No.
They're like, oh, look at that sexy guy.
No more stallion. No more stallions.
What am I doing here?
America's.
I need to find VTF edit.
Would they wear med boxes designed for being bolted on a wall? No, they wore them. Yeah. Like all the medical ponies wore the med boxes.
Oh, I don't have Notepad++ installed. Boo. Okay. I can at least get med kits. Why not import? Open.
Basically, Fluttershy's primary job was, as far as the war front was concerned, to train medics for the war.
I don't think I've actually opened Photoshop yet, so this might take an extra second.
Pretty important.
Oh, now I want cereal.
Fluttershy's department was immensely important in the war.
It led to the end of the war.
Yes.
No. Okay. So getting rid
Sure.
of
Oh, already have.
There we go. Oh wait, where's my? Oh, I customized all these and now they're not. Ooh. Extra tools. I want to put it in the regular tools. Where is healing brush? Okay.
I'm only seeing the worn out version. Who?
Can't do these in too big of a batches or it's gonna mess up how the spot healing actually works. It's gonna be a little harder on the edges.
I'm trying to put my phone in a pocket that doesn't exist.
A shirt pocket?
Yeah, because this is the one shirt I own that doesn't have a pocket in the front. I'm so used to that pocket being there, I just instinctually try to put my phone in it.
Yeah, because I do this, it's probably gonna add a bunch. Yeah, don't want that. Get rid of it. No.
I missed the paint on that part.
There we go. But what I have to do is be careful on. Oh, I thought that was the edge, but it wasn't. On these edges around the outside. So what I probably need to do is probably mask it to prevent me from crossing over, because as far as I can tell, these parts are going to stay gray. And it's just going to be these like interior parts that are going to be turning the colors.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't make a big butterfly.
Michael got younger. Well, that's good news. I could use a bit of youngin'.
What?
I realized after I said it, I could use getting younger.
I could use a youngin'.
Heavy stuff that needs lifting. Man, my brain this weekend's thinking, I have all this free time. There's so much stuff I can get done. Then I realized, oh yeah.
Yeah, you could just tell your guest in the corner.
Just sit over there for a while. I'm gonna go do some stuff.
Okay, so it's kind of cleaned up, but now we need to go up to these edges. So I think
You could just say F it and just color the thing.
It's not going to be up close,
Yeah.
but I have to, these edges are kind of important, I feel, because without them, it's going to lose a lot of definition.
Yeah.
Plus I need to make sure, okay, the latch is over here, so that's
just
fine.
do it on another layer and trace it out. And just color it in, and then you can put your own lines back.
Actually, yeah, what I'm probably going to do is similar. We're going to duplicate. And then my spot healing brush. See, getting it, can I just go over? No, it's going to be like, no, see, now this is what this meant to be. What if I just completely cover this whole section? There we go. Screw you, Photoshop. You think you had me.
Jumping from Markiplier to us is a hell of a downgrade. Yeah.
Well, that was a quote. I thought somebody did.
Nah.
Markiplier's still a thing.
I have no idea.
Does he still like stream or something? I've not heard anything about him forever.
I think he does. I think they saw kind of like.
It's not like I actively go out looking for Markiplier.
Like back when they were the big thing, there wasn't a whole lot of big streamers. Now it feels like the market is flooded.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like I think Jacksepticeye, which was the one streamer I really used to watch, he just sells coffee now. He has his own coffee company. That's his focus. Good for him.
Actually, I wonder if I can just
Top of the morning coffee. I would like to try some. It's probably not good.
It's probably just coffee.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but not like, I'm not going to say not good. It's just, it's coffee. He's not going out and probably doing anything special. He's just contracting somebody else out to make the coffee.
Yeah.
So, or not make the coffee. He's probably just buying from somebody that's already doing all the roasting and everything. Basically the same as like Mr. Beast Burger.
Mr. Beast Burger turned into lawsuits, so I hope it isn't that bad.
Well, when you're trying to sell something and then you don't control your everything,
Yeah.
like you're still selling food products, so you have to have standards or whatever, but he was just outsourcing it for cheap. And sure,
Make
but
a random burger with this on.
it does mean that you are liable at that point. So you can't just say, well, they're the ones doing it. Yep, and you're the one that paid them to do it.
So don't get that cookie.
She wants a cookie.
Those are for
Okay.
the medical components.
So this covers the whole thing now.
Yep.
So the idea is, I can kind of sort of, well, some of them are a little bit different now, but that's fine. So I can go through here with the erase. Actually, no, I'm going to mask it. So then I can undo it easier.
Can you do a select color for the lines?
Hmm?
Can you do a select color for the lines?
So I can technically just do something like this.
Yeah, but we're still having fall lines. Careful.
Follow the lines-ish. Technically. Well, you know what? That might not work, but I'm curious.
I'm gonna do and just do a select color for the darker lines.
Where is another one of those that, like, I don't know why they're not here. If I put this to a very, very low. Yeah, okay, so if that's too low. Too low. Um, even that's
Right.
too much for it to want to cross over. Because I was like, there's technically like a dark line here, so you can kind of do something like this. It's kind of like a starter point. But even then, that's kind of eh. No, I have a better idea. There's some on the corners, but I need the polygonal lasso tool. Because this just allows me to do like really rough. No, I just no, I don't want to actually select it. No. How do you like?
Just like color? So how are you trying to do that? That's probably a good
But
idea.
okay, I just dragged down.
Probably.
The problem is it's rounded here, but I can do that manually.
Maybe you could just use a pen tool and create a color and then just follow that line.
No, this will work. Okay. This one I had to be a little careful with because I don't want to like affect Fluttershy's whatever. But what I can do is just go through here. Do I want to?
Here, okay.
Can I use this tool to? Yes, I can. Okay, we're gonna quickly just mask out this other one. I was afraid of oh. Hold shift so it wants to move really quickly. That's not so quick. Can you paintbrush select? Ooh, I can. I don't want a generative fill. Oh, big dirt. How was everybody's week? I don't think Michael's actually asked that. Do you have good time? Actually, even that sharp little corner, that kind of thing I did, is probably going to be fine. All right, now we select inverse. And I'm not sure that thing is. Maybe the strap, so I want to be careful with that.
And I'm back.
Okay, so now with this over it, it will look like that.
Oh, that is
I have to figure out the bottom one still, but except for well, oh good, it's not. Oh yeah, Fluttershy's cutie mark is already on there. Okay, we're good. But there is still these, but
the brown band should stay brown. It says the straps over the
yeah,
back.
it will be. Okay, so this is the inside thing.
Ripping out and pulling back floors. House needs to be bulldozed in this past week, but we are making it work.
I asked them how they're doing because you didn't.
You know,
Even you're behind.
that one just popped up.
No, I asked how everybody was
Oh,
because you haven't.
oh, you're right. I guess I don't care.
It looks like it's just ripped things, so I'm not worried about that.
How is everyone doing?
Answer him.
Answer. Figure out what that Philip's up to. This evil Argmichael. He's mean. You tell me right now what you've been up to.
Right meow. Tell me right meow.
Yes, meow. Meow, see?
What movie's that from?
I don't know.
Super Troopers.
Oh. I'm sorry. It's an okay movie.
No, I didn't say it was a good movie. It's not like a great movie, but the right meow thing was pretty funny.
It's a college humor film. You can only expect so much.
Oh my god. This too.
Evil Michael does not care for cat meows. Is that it? Because he's evil.
Okay. Then there's that little bit there, but what would that be for?
I'm not gonna talk.
That little edge. Yeah, that's important.
I still have ice cream upstairs.
You
that
do?
I have not touched. It was bought special.
I got this for you.
I should eat it like all tonight because after today, it would be rude to eat it in front of someone else.
Yep. You're gonna have to eat 1,200 calories of ice cream. It's essentially like 2 bowls of ice cream.
If I was Adam, I wouldn't be a problem. He absolutely destroyed the last thing of ice cream you got him.
Well, he was like, it's so much to eat at once. I only get half at one time. I'm like, and he goes, but I definitely could. I'm like, yeah, but I've seen you with other things and it has never stopped you before.
I'll have to eat some of it tonight. Michael does not care for cat meow, said Michael in the third person.
Oh, this needs to be excluded. As well as this.
Well, the area around the latches are just as worn out as much as they are because that's where they're gonna get opened over and over.
Yeah, but they're brand new.
Yeah. Brand new boxes.
So in this case, they can't be worn. But I'm gonna get like some of these little latches like that. This looks to be something. Oh, it's gonna be yellow now.
I'll let him paint anyway.
Oh, I think it's that edge right there, which should be yellow.
Yeah.
So we're fine. Wait, no, that means that I actually have to include them. Oh no, they probably should have their outside edges, whatever. There's a chance that this box is going to come up later. That's why I want to try to get this figured out now, because I'd rather have it clean, looking how I want it to, so then I don't have to worry about it later. There we go. So now, boom.
Okay. Yeah, it looks.
One. That's not what I want to do
So
yet.
what's inside Fluttershy's med kits? Like, is it just
Sex
filled
toys.
with like candy and hugs and sex toys?
It's
Apparently,
definitely lewd.
Fluttershy is like, I'm gonna make you feel all better, and then she just pulls out a big bottle of lube.
But she just pulls out like a straw and a screwdriver.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Oh no!
what's going on here? I need to let the blood out.
No. Fluttershy.
You're gonna tell her no?
Uh,
Are you gonna tell the cute horse no?
no, of course not.
There, okay, blurred the lines a little bit, so they'll be a little softer. Okay.
I like that Fluttershy is just really stupid. When she was buying medical supplies, she just got crazy con, and they're just filled with like, they said this was the best medical tools. It's clearly just like toys and a bong. It's like they said this was really good respirator. It's like, Fluttershy, no.
Here's the other question. Her cutie mark
It's a little worn out.
is kind of worn out. Could just go get like a fresh cutie mark, but
Okay.
that sounds like a lot of work.
I mean, they're painted on, so they'd be a little rough.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to rough it up a little bit, but it seems like a little bit extra worn.
Yeah. Just a stuffed animal in the box, and she hands it to him. Like, this will make you feel better. As they bleed out.
She's just got a carrot. Like, this always helped Angel.
Angel. I think that was legit in an episode where Twilight was sick. She just demanded that Angel give Twilight a hug. It makes her feel better. It didn't work.
Okay, and now I just add a little bit of opacity to that, and like a little bit like that. Now it's a little bit. It's minor, but
That's it. Her school got closed down. That's what it was. The school got closed down. Twilight was sad. Angel's like, I should go hug that horse. Like the last time Angel was relevant. It's at that body swap episode. Pony need at least one of those. And it was less weird if they did it with the rabbit. Wow. That looks pretty new.
it's I mean, that could be how did that get by? Oh, I see. This spot right here.
Oh. And there's one on the other side as well.
Which it could probably find even without, but problem is I've already smoothed everything. Oh. Let's deselect. But what I can probably do, because this is just pretty even, is just go in here and add a little bit of a blur filter, and it'll look fine.
For somebody named Angel, he could be a jerk sometimes. Sometimes, but he was often He was needy, but he did like care about the flutter horse. And when she would put her hoof down, he would have like listened to her
When
sometimes.
when he became the flutter horse, that was funny.
That was like amazing. The best one was just when he's mimicking her. He's like, and I want to marry Discard. It was just like, just giving up all of her secrets. It's cute. The best part of that episode, though, was when the snake ate the elephant. And the the veterinarian's just like, no, bad snake, you spit her up right now. Best scene. Like her just freaking out. You didn't just eat that elephant.
There. Well, Michael,
That's a butt.
the horse butt. That actually looks pretty decent.
Yeah, it looks new. They look
Like,
hastily made, but
The
they look new.
the handle doesn't really like work. It doesn't really fit, but whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
it looks newish.
yeah. It looks like they were made in mass, but it looks new. Like they spray painted them, but
Okay, so we got Nurse Redheart.
Yep.
I don't mind putting sub no names. Nurse Redheart had to be one of them. Is there anybody else that would 100% definitely be one of the
I
like?
almost feel like Nurse Redheart shouldn't be one of them.
Why?
She stands out too much, and the others are just going to be generic. I think it should.
Why would she stand out?
Because she's Nurse Redheart.
No, I think it's fine.
Okay.
She's going to be in the background where the lights are going to be lower.
Mhm.
So, and with how everything is already built, being that it's going to look like I would say I'm gonna have to play with the lighting for them specifically because it's not working for her, but basically like there, it'll be fine. But that does show that I need to take and I'm good for another drink if you want.
Okay. It is 8.
Yes. What was the other one you had? Was it a sour?
It was a berry sour. A triple berry sour.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I'm going to get a triple berry sour, but I'll get you something else if you want it.
Get me my sour,
Okay.
the pie one.
I'll get you the pie one.
Yeah, I think that'd be fine. Well, you know what? No, give me the stout. This was like a darker peanut butter. I'll take the stout.
Okay.
Thank you very much, though. Caramel, not tree hugger. Like that's a different. That's alternative medicine.
You probably would be for it, though.
Oh, the floor had an ambient light. That's fine. I'm not going to put her emotional support friends. What is this one? Oh yeah, I don't want those on there. Audience main ambient. Don't even know what that one's doing. Whatever. Well, it's just the first one, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. What is lighting your legs? Is it the actual like main light shining down? So that's the background. That's fine. It looks fine. Curtain even lower is fine. It's just something is hitting specifically her legs. What is hitting your legs? I think it might just be a combination of things. It's the lighting doesn't It feels like there's too much at a low amount. Okay. Oh. No. Partially that. The lower one is fine. Oh. So it is this one. But that's not too bad. I should be able to actually just go like put this up a bit more and it should be gone. Yep. Though it is fitting Fluttershy too. But I think I'll be fine. Compared to everything else. Okay, that made her darker, but her legs are still getting hit. Okay, thank you. Yeah, like the ones that have like the graham cracker or pastry feel are fine, but just straight sours, not so much.
It's a pretty straight sour.
Triple berry bomb.
Triple berry bomb.
When it's got how many words on there for the flavors?
It's a kettle sour with raspberry, blackberry, blueberry. And a touch of lactose. Oh, I don't know about that.
Anytime there's like more than 3 fruits or like 3 flavors, it just feels like it's too much.
It's a cream too, which has, I didn't realize that it's like milk.
No, it's lactose is probably just a little bit.
Yeah.
Truthful.
Gonna make me all queasy.
This beer is like the best right at the beginning, but then it just feels like the orange kind of wears off a little bit.
It's almost orange.
It's almost
too orange.
Almost, but I was kind of I was hoping it was going to be enough orange, and I'm glad, but it does feel like yes, probably a little too
Why
much.
does Nurse Red Heart look like she's gonna assassinate Fluttershy? Like I'm murdered
because her lighting is too bright. So I'm trying to get rid of her lighting.
It's like I'm the Ministry of Peace.
What
I'm
is that?
the medical horse.
Is that actually causing a shadow from her? Or is it just? Oh no, it's not. It's just positioning. Okay. There's still a little bit of that light on her feet.
I'm pretty sure everyone's in Fluttershy's Peace Corps were wearing little boots to protect their hooves in wartime.
No.
But they need them.
How was your beer?
This one?
Yeah.
I actually like it. It's not too sour for a sour. It's almost more like drinking grape juice, which is alcoholic. Which is weird because there's no grapes.
Might be able to get away with that.
This is actually pretty good. You would probably like this.
Is the only time I kind of am okay with those is if it tends to be like that kind of a graham crackery something in there
It's
too.
more of a wine.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Maybe then, but I wouldn't say I would like it. I would just say I would tolerate it.
No. Not quite low enough. It's the alcohol percentage isn't quite high enough to be wine, but not low enough to be a wine cooler. It's definitely in mid-range beer alcohol level, but it's good. I like it all right. I don't think I'd want to drink it all night because it's very sweet, but good.
There. Now that's much more balanced lighting. It's not just like slamming her feet with a bunch of light. It's balanced.
Don't you want to see Nurse Red Heart in little combat boots? got
But,
4
but
of
why
them.
would she be in combat boots?
It's gonna go into combat. Use the boots.
You got a ghost fact.
Here's a ghost fact. Griffins are really good at making ghosts. They just create ghosts wherever they go. And then they're forced to wander the wasteland. And that is a ghost / griffin fact. Fact, it's all real. Yeah, griffins are real. That's the bigger reveal to this ghost fact, I think. Yeah, you're just not looking hard enough is why you didn't see him. And, or if you saw one, like I said, griffins are pretty good at making ghosts, so maybe you didn't survive if you did, so. Point is, stay away from griffins. If you see one, then it's too late. No, Nolan, fact. Point is, if you see a griffin, they make you into a ghost. So there's nobody left to really confirm or deny that the griffins are real. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's real because it's a fact. Nolan. Questioning ghost facts.
Okay. Does she look kind of sad?
They shouldn't look sad.
Why?
They're very proud in this of what Fluttershy is doing. They're all cheering. This is why it, not maybe not quite that happy. No, that's why Velvet got caught up in it, because everybody just wanted to do better, wanted to create a better Equestria, and they were very proud in this moment. It wasn't a sad moment for anyone. They were gonna help ponies, and they were optimistic about
There we go.
about equality.
He's ready to help.
They should all. Everyone should look optimistic and prideful, and they should be hanging on Fluttershy's every word. Or psychotic. See, now I definitely think she's gonna murder Fluttershy.
I'm helping. I'm going with Fluttershy. She fit there.
We'll go tomorrow. No, their ponies getting ready to save the Equestria with medicine and kindness. They will fail, but in this moment, they are optimistic.
Like, well, she wants to smooch so bad.
She does want to smooch that horse.
This is it. Want smooch? Give me smooch.
If Fluttershy's middle aged, then at this point, Nurse Redheart would be her like 50s.
I want to be your OBGYN all day. Auga.
Auga indeed.
All right, Jelly. Have a good night.
Yes, good night.
All right, so we have Nurse Redheart. I'm gonna guess her hat's not a separatable thing.
Well, it is if you're wanting to like work in.
Nope, it is.
But oh, good.
As long as I load multiple of this model, it looks like technically her hat's a separate thing, and as long as the hair fits around whatever.
You can just see if the hat is available.
Doesn't matter. That's a really easy way to do it. I know that hat's not available. I've never seen it as its own thing. So, there is a bit of a shadow cast back. That's good. Doesn't really cast it back on here. I could probably put a little bit of a negative light back there just to try to make it look like that. Let me see if I can do that. Be careful with these negative lights, so you never know what they're going to do.
I think part of their optimism comes from this was before they realized how nasty the war was going to get. There's that murder look again.
Does negative lights affect the eyes? Doesn't. Kind of looks like a weird like portal opening. It's like woof.
Nurse Red Hot's gonna go through time and space to end the war.
No, negative lights can't affect eyes. That's actually kind of. I wonder if there's a way to utilize that. Technically, well. If a regular light and negative light cancel out. No. I was trying to find a way to like light a horse that with it something not lighting the eyes, doing the opposite, where you could use a positive and a negative. That would let you darken if you put a positive and a negative shining at the horse. You could have it cancel out on the background. You could probably do something with that. Yeah. I'm not going to do that now. I've been drinking.
No experimentation on boobs.
I am going to try tonight. I have 2 more files to render. Yeah, but if it works out, Michael.
Yay, new video.
Though I need I do need to look into like, is there anything I want to put at the end?
That you want to do that he's not got shit all over him with Celestia.
No, not like that. Like something at the end, because it's long enough that I could put a post thing.
Yeah, it's a full video.
It doesn't need to be a like animated thing. It can just be like a filler. I haven't thought about that.
Oh, you can put Scootaloo on the scale against the duck, and they weigh the same. Oh no, the criminal would weigh the same as the duck, but then it's not funny. It'd just be another horse. Or Scootaloo could weigh the same as the duck, and that would be kind of funny. The thoughts.
What?
I'm thinking about tying coconuts to Pegasi. That doesn't really work. I'm gonna keep the ball rolling.
Okay, if I do this negative, I don't think I can do it. That actually kind of works from there. But it's probably gonna be better doing it from like here.
When he's using the coconuts to sound like horses would be pretty funny.
But there. It's not going to be super dim, but can I go a little higher with that?
Definitely don't replace the derpy with a skeleton. That would be sad.
Okay. It's not much, but this makes it look a lot more realistic than this. Having that shadow just makes all the lighting feel better. So, because if you just have shadows in their lies, there is, this is front stage left. Is that the one? No. There's one of them that's kind of like.
What's that?
Hmm? What?
It sounded like somebody was playing some music so loud and made the house creak. I did go outside this morning and then notice that all of my windows were rolled down.
Why?
Because of these stupid keys. I didn't take them out of my pocket. Because if really dumb for people who don't know my car, which most people do not, if you hold down the unlock button on that key fob long enough, it will open every window on my car, including the sunroof.
My dad was trying to convince me that my car could do that.
Yeah.
And then I told him, no, I've tried it. It doesn't work. He's like, well, it says just work in your car. I'm like, it doesn't. Because it'd be handy, but you also keep your keys in your butt. And I
keep
don't.
it in my pocket, and sometimes my pocket presses things.
Okay, I can't darken that shadow anymore. So, all right. Anyway, Nurse Red Heart done.
Caramel seems like a good fit.
Caramel do we put the hat on Caramel?
Yes, it's a uniform.
Because it feels weird.
Well,
What's his name? Oh, I'm in user
Tree
mode.
Hugger
No, I'm
would
in
be-
user mode. Yeah.
Tree Hugger would be a good fit.
What? I don't know if I have a Caramel model.
How do you not have caramel?
I don't think anybody made
It's
a
like
model of him.
season 1. Oh, they absolutely did.
Did I spell caramel wrong?
Maybe.
Carmel.
I don't know how to spell it. Caramel.
I did. There he is.
Wings.
He's an earth pony though, isn't he?
Most of the time. It's like they reused a lot of models in that season 1.
He got
like,
better.
They needed a Pegasus, and then there's like, just put wings on that one. Nobody will notice. He was even a mare a couple times.
So he did get better.
Yeah. I think the mare version of him is called Butterscotch, which is adorable.
So you like butterscotch?
Butterscotch is so good.
Yes, you look at butterscotch.
It's caramel, not butterscotch. Butterscotch is a cute name for a horse, though.
Okay, so for Nurse Redheart, we're just gonna call this one Stage Horse 2. They're probably not gonna really be moving. The camera's moving so constantly that I feel like I really don't need to do anything with it. If I have them there,
So that's supposed to rain tonight, right?
okay, good. Lighting makes it fine. Whoever is next to Caramel has to be a darker color.
Darker than him? He's already
Darker than the stallion.
Doctor Who's my word.
Well, I probably put a mare on that side. I'd rather have probably 2 more mares. Just because I want to have, I'm doing some DEI here.
Mares tend to be lighter colors, though. So, with a few exceptions, like unless you want Tempest in there,
Was
Derpy, 2 Nurse Red Hawks.
Oh, I'm trying to get in the hat.
Derpy wouldn't make any sense. He has her place in the Fall universe, and it's not here. He was a male pony.
Thankfully, his hair works for it.
Yeah.
Kind of. This is not the type of haircut you'd probably use with a hat like that, but we're gonna make it work. All right, Michael.
Mm-hmm. So cute. No. The upside down. No. Soon. Well, this is a creepy poem.
This is he's serious. He's looking. This is very spooky.
It's cute though.
Oh boy.
But now he just needs the saddlebag.
Oh yeah.
But it fits him.
Oh, there was one for male and one for female. We'll see how it fits.
Well enough.
Good enough. I think it's, I don't know, it's even that one is fine. It's got a little bit of a clip, but if you just go like, you know, grab this one. Where'd you go? There. Oh, look, most of it's done. Yep. It's definitely not the correct one, but for this instance, not worth the time and the effort. Okay, so he's VN, so I had to be a little bit more careful with him. I can't do anything with his eyes. If I do, it's going to cause that little error at the beginning. Or actually, do I have him blink? I don't think I'm going to have him blink. I don't think I can have him blink. He's going to be the most dry-eyed horse in the world. He blinks, then I got to deal with that VN eye problem.
I'm trying to think of other ponies that are Fluttershy adjacent.
We don't have to have actual known horses. It can be fillers.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Next question. His eyes are using the old 3D. Is there anybody that has that color eyes?
Fluttershy.
It's just, it's actually
Who has those eyes?
Hers are slightly greener, but I think I can get away with it.
Mm-hmm. Zephyr
Actually,
Breeze.
wait.
Yeah, I think they have
Hold
a.
on.
I think Fluttershy
I should fix
and
where he's
Zephyr have
looking.
the same color eyes. I wonder why. But Zephyr's eyes are the same color as Fluttershy's. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh no, that's why he joined. I knew it. It's Fall of the Forest all over again. I'm gonna kiss that horse.
I already did that. I need to double check what folder her eyes are in. Mop model? Oh, Ministry of Peace model. Okay.
I think of any sibling in the series, Zephyr Breeze.
Zephyr?
It's Zephyr.
Zephyr.
He's my favorite of all the sibling characters.
I hate him,
I love him.
but probably for all the reasons that he's meant to be hated.
Oh, I love him because he is just a train wreck.
Does it like relate something in your life?
Oh yeah. Like all the other siblings are like, "Oh, I love you. You're so great." And Fluttershy just has to put up with her brother, which makes him like real. Like she's the older sister, he's the younger brother, and she feels somewhat responsible for him, but he is not responsible at all for himself. Even when she helps him, he just like reverts back almost immediately.
There we go. Yeah, that's not quite the right color, but close enough.
Yeah.
Because we turn the lights on, it's gonna look like that.
Mm-hmm.
In Vault Equestria, was the Fallout flag or the Equestria flag the standard one used anywhere else?
Yeah. I think the Equestria flag has mostly been made for Fallout stuff.
Because having like flagpoles that just have not the flag up, but like just drooping,
Yeah. That'd be the standard Equestria flag.
that'd probably be the standard. Like it doesn't look political, like a political organization without flags.
Yes.
Everybody's got to like use something for their EP.
It'd be the flag with the two sisters on it. Yeah.
We'll have to figure that out next. So, after redoing her lighting, this one's actually not bad, but I do need to get some kind of a light shined at him. Up and at him.
Yeah, that would be funny to find out that Zephyr Heights was named for Zephyr Breeze. Like it was just he's the original he was like the Pip and Zip's line just starts with Zephyr. That would be amazing. See, this is the kind of stuff I wish had happened in the show. You just find out that they're like related to Zephyr.
Fluttershy seems a little bright, but that is
She's
kind of
supposed to be the one who's lit up the most.
I mean, technically, it's the same lighting as this. Though this would definitely have its own lighting. But this one I can probably get away with using VN. Just for some of these. Actually, wait. Let me check. Might be able to cheat this.
Oh no! What have you done? Her head fell off. What are you doing? Stop making her head tight.
I can probably do that. I can probably take...
Make her head weird.
No, because if I'm going to have her speaking, hold on, let me get these grouped.
Give her that dress.
It's weird that it opened. Two Fluttershies. So we need to do head to head. Nope, it can't be done that. Initially, we'll do head to head. Oh no, that'll work. I'll make it work. Head to head. Neck to neck. And chest 2 to chest 2. This is so old. This is back when like this had pony group and I was like pony body. Like they're I know it's a little different.
It's not like
It's a little bit of a different structure between the two because this has to be refreshed and I don't want to right now.
I like how they didn't just put legs and wings and body. It's pony body and pony legs. You gotta have the pony in there.
You think it shouldn't
I
be?
like this angle. He wants upsies so bad.
She's also partially in the wood.
Happens. Really, the only thing you need is the outfit on the model.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to say head, neck, this, add scale. And this is going to be at 0.2. 0.2.
Oh, she's a chunk.
0.2.
No.
And then...
The war really stressed her out. Why does Fluttershy have neck folds?
Oh, I forgot those are all gonna those are all gonna like work with each other.
Oh no.
Oh no, actually no, I don't make it work. I should have just scaled chest 2 to 0.5. That's it. I think. No, not chest 2. Neck. Chest 2.
Got the big chest.
For the other one technically is needed, but I can probably scale it down quite a bit.
Trying to keep an eye out if Declan messages me. He sounded like, I think he'll be better once he's on the plane. He's just, I think part of it is that he's just nervous about traveling by himself too. I'm actually quite proud of him. He's definitely getting out of his comfort zone to come see me.
Yeah, the head's higher. There, do I just have to lift it up higher? Oh, because it's scaled down. I kind of have to scale it down though. Because I don't want like double mains and stuff, and I can get rid of them, but not all the way. So that's why I wanted to have as much hiding as possible. What if I scaled her head down?
Oh, that's cat. What was that, a cat, Philip? I thought it was unicorn.
With a floppy mane?
Big floppy horn.
Just whatever I scale, I have to make sure that I can math it out to be
Is the only thing you really need off of it is that the outfit can't.
Technically, yes.
Oof. I want to offer to help, but I just don't have the time. Not in the immediate, anyway. Just making,
no.
Yeah, no, the tiny Fluttershy within inside of her tells her things, secrets. It feels like action figure Fluttershy.
Maybe.
It's like, is that the real Fluttershy? As it just stands there staring blankly. He seems chunkier than normal. Shh, that's rude.
Yeah, I might need to rethink this a bit because it's it's squeezing her neck a little bit more than I want.
Weeks, I can get the outfit off and have it as a separate thing.
For 6 models?
Well, for the ones you needed. But yeah, it's really, all it is deleting the main model and the outfit stays behind and then you save it as a separate file.
The new models are shaped slightly different.
Well, I wouldn't correct the outfits to fit the new models. I would just give you the outfit.
Yeah, but it has to work for the new models.
It probably would.
I think it probably would too, but it's more about
because this looks like it's not working.
I could make it work. It's just I don't animating 2 models at the same time is like having to go to one model for the head and another model for the other side. It's just not worth it.
Just animate the new model and I'll get you the outfit
I can't.
Of the old model.
Because I need to do the lip syncing. And well, okay, so there's not going to really be any lip syncing. She's doing a speech.
Yeah.
But the speech,
it's going to be quiet.
No, there's no words. Yeah. Her mouth's going to be moving, but there's going to be no words.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to grab lip syncing from previous stuff. Mm-hmm. You just mix and match and throw some stuff in there. And if somebody wants to lip read, whatever.
I'll get to the outfits. I'll even get you that hat. You don't have to have a...
Oh yeah, they also, like Rarity has a hat. Rainbow has a hat. And all their mains are unique to those hats.
Yeah. So that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Unless you just want to put the hat on top of the main.
No.
Jankily.
No, because some of those...
I could export the hat with the main. You want me to do that?
Because like because like she needs the hat.
Okay.
That one,
I can export the mat with the mane. I can have them as
no, the mains are different textures. They are very different than the new mains.
I would include the textures with the mane.
She's got her little hat, but her hair is slightly different to fit it. Hers is very different to fit the hat.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a hat. That makes her easy.
What's with her no hats?
She doesn't have a hat?
Mm-hmm.
Why does she even have an outfit?
No.
So yeah, I don't, it's the
into
hat.
it.
Yeah. The hat's the hard part. And if they're lower poly, sometimes you can do the thing where you just like increase the poly count. That might be handy because the lower poly count just ends up creating weird shadow effects, depending on what they are. But
It's
yeah,
not gonna be this week.
but I don't. This video is going to be a while.
It's gonna be like
And-
the next day I have.
Animation can match. It's just I can't do any facial anything. Anything on the face can't be done
Yeah.
because the names don't match up. But you can even see like on these. This is VN, and you can see like the lines.
Yeah.
I mean, they're much better than.
This is all you used to
KP
use,
Shadow
and now
Scroll.
you hate using it.
It's just.
It's like you've seen the light.
It's more of you could make VN models look good, but it just was annoying. The new ones just are higher poly. That's the main thing.
I will get you the hat with the hair attached.
Because she has no hair.
Then you can just put it on with, like the wig.
I think, does Pinky have a hat?
I think so.
I haven't done
Hold on.
anything with Pinky yet.
Well, that's because you want to just murder her. She did a lot of drugs. You could just have like a video of her popping pills on a party time Mentals.
Oh, it doesn't show the folders.
You can find a picture of a pony.
She has a hat.
It's a nice hat. Oh, she's cute.
But it's very
I
specific.
really liked her main style.
It's very specific to her, like this hat though.
He looks like the lady character from 101 Dalmatians.
They have just the regular stock main ones too.
No, I
Why
like-
was
I
this
like
one
that main
called?
style. That main style is adorable.
The textures were called MO something. So all the models were called
If I
Ministry.
met a girl that hairstyle, I'd be like, oh my goodness.
So yeah, Twilight. Twilight is normal. Rainbow.
This is ready for action.
Rainbow has one, but
It's not purple.
it technically is just on top for normal main. But the new mains are different than this, so there would be a conflict. That's very specific.
Oh, it's like I said though. I'm just going to export the hat
Why does
attached to the main and just have that as something you can put on.
everybody here has like versions without the hat, except Rainbow? She just has the hat, and it's you have to have the hat.
She loves the hat.
More than this, whether or not she has the.
The hair up or down.
No, actually, it's stock main. This is her regular main with the
Yeah,
hat
like
just on top.
clips.
But you can tell that it doesn't really fit.
Yeah.
No hat, only rainbows.
Yes.
Yeah. 'Cause these are, I mean, I wouldn't call them amazing outfits.
They're really, I like them.
They're no, like,
They put thought into
it's
them.
more of, the person that made them doesn't have a lot of experience in texture work. So they put it together, but they don't have like, normally you
Or they
bake
try to
in.
match the style.
No, you bake in shading around certain objects. So like normally you'd have kind of like some shading around the buttons here, a little bit of like texture to the body of it. That's stuff that you could build in, this is early models. So this was back before people really got into that. Now we don't really have enough people in the community to keep at it.
I don't know if that's true or if it's just that there's nowhere left to go with it. You can't really improve the models much. 'Cause
No,
there's
those-
just not the memory.
No, just increasing the texture quality on those. That's what real, that would be.
Yeah.
The horse models, I don't think they can get improved.
No, they've taken them as far as they can, at least in source one.
Okay, so we need two other horses in the background here. This is where we can just use fillers. I don't think we need like
Name
super
characters.
epic mega horse.
Time for more fishbone.
Fishbone?
Yeah. Fishbone. You use her when you need a random poem.
I do have random poems, but there are a lot of them are VN, but that's fine.
I do think it would be pretty cool. Tree hugger.
I can't really have a Pegasus.
Why not?
Bags.
You just have their wings folded.
It'll be crushed.
Oh,
Look at that.
that was so cool. No outfit.
She's a smart cookie.
Oh wow, you remember her name? Oh,
No,
you
it's
can
called
see her name.
in this private pansy.
Cheating.
It's
Private
Princess
Pansy.
Platinum.
That's actually a G1 reference.
A Commander Hurricane. Clover the Clever, and then the best name, Chancellor Puddinghead. I like Chancellor Puddinghead.
Yeah, blade on there.
They cut her tail off. She was too powerful.
It's cute. Fishbone don't have wings.
Now we already have yellow. That might work.
Yeah, but you said no wings.
I can clip them.
Rude.
Like it's
Can you just fold her wings? I'd be sad if you like cut them off. Oh, broke them.
I love the idea that like
Oh no. They call that getting scootalooed.
she has her wings.
Yeah, kinda.
Kinda.
They're all stunted and small.
Yeah, but she has them.
Yeah. Man, I rewatched some of the Scootaloo episodes and just watching the progression where she goes from someday I'm gonna fly, someday I might fly. Will I fly? I'm not gonna fly. And you just watch like the Scootaloo centric episodes, and that's just pretty much the progression.
Doesn't she just have that one episode where she just like the bit where normally you would say like you know it's true but you're refusing to say it, and then she kind of just blurts it out.
Like the very last Scootaloo centric episode, Rainbow's still kind of like, maybe you'll fly one day.
Wasn't it the
I
one
don't
where
know.
she's like being dangerous?
Yeah, when she's doing the stunts because Rainbow's trying to tell her to stop, cut it out. And she's just like, I'm never going to be like you, Rainbow. I need to find my own thing, and this is it. This can be it. And she's like, you don't know that. You don't know that. And Scootaloo just loses it. It's like, yes, I do. I'm never going to fly. And Rainbow doesn't correct her. She just...
Because she knows.
She knows. She's right.
I'm pretty sure though, like why have they not went to a doctor?
I'm sure they did. Like, she just has a, I don't know what you would call it, but you know, her wings are stunted. She will not fly.
She can't go to a doctor because she doesn't have any parents.
It's true.
I mean, she has no insurance.
I think Equestria's healthcare system's a little better than ours.
No, it's worse.
We got a huge freaking hospital for what is essentially a hovel. They're doing the
Yeah,
thing.
you don't want to know that cost. They have one customer a year, and that's enough to keep it running.
It's Rainbow just over and over again. Keep hearing the Windows notification sound through my earbuds, and I look up, and then I remember I'm watching on a mobile. Yeah. Rough. That's a cute horse. I like that one.
Well, thank you for the follow, Derpy Hoobs.
Oh, no, it's so good.
Derpy Hoobs.
Derpy hoobs. Shake them hoobs.
You don't know who that is, and now you're asking him to shake it.
Shake them hoops. Just that kind of Friday night.
Oh. I don't even know what you mean. That kind of Friday night. What does that mean?
It's a hoop shaking kind of Friday night. There's gonna be so many Nurse Red Hearts because of the hats. Just hiding under the floorboards. There's one. He's just stuck.
Oh, that's the same one.
You know. I think I can get you the hats as well, so you don't have to keep loading in Nurse Red Hearts. Just to be under the floorboards.
No, look, they're fine. They're just between the floorboards. No, that's fine. I don't really care about that. It doesn't eat much resources to have the same model loaded a couple times.
We just need to find a day on a weekend that we're not doing anything. It's gonna be difficult to find sometimes.
Well, you have like a year.
That's good.
It's gonna probably take about that before I can get this done. We've seen there's this sticky.
They wanted to be free.
Free the horses.
I think you need to give Fluttershy like a little bowl of oats. I don't know if she just needs to eat them. Like on the dress there, she's like just waiting for her oats. Yeah, where's her oats?
I'm gonna darken her a little bit. She's further away. I would assume it'd be a little darker. My concern here is that how like on, yeah, I'm not even that like close to staying on focus with her. Oh, this is gonna be kind of tough to figure out focus. Yeah, so focus is right here. It's not even on her. So there's focus on her. But then as this camera moves, it's going to lose focus on her. Easiest way. Okay, so the biggest change for this is, so this is red. Red is going to be the important one for determining where the focus should be. So if I do this at a quick drop, that should be
Oh, bye,
pretty
Philip.
close.
I didn't say nothing before.
It's bye-bye, Philip.
I was looking at horses. I'm pretty much expecting that they're going to smooch any minute now, so I can't look away.
With Caramel?
No, they're going to put him onto the stage with the Nurse Red Hearts that live
That
in
are
the
also
walls.
smooching. So he's
Yes.
going to smooch the Nurse Red Hearts.
Yes, onto the stage, away from here. They'll be happy. I'll be happy. Everyone will be happy.
Okay, so how
Especially
does
Dirty
this do for maintaining focus? So this is right on par, and if I wait till 2 seconds, it's a little bit in front. A good bit in front. That's still in front. Still in front. Then the last second catches back up. So what if I do just a straight line? Go to 2 seconds. That's better. A little behind, but workable. A little behind. A little behind.
I do like little behinds.
Okay. So if I just kind of like pick a spot in here, I'd probably say it's, we'll do it this way. And then just state that the focus should be pulled back just a notch. Now, that's pretty good there. I'm just looking for these lines to kind of cross up here. Then that's right there, go right there. And after that, focus doesn't matter because it should have transitioned to the next one at that point.
Be so much easier if this scene just included like nobody came to her speech and she was sad. I think the optimism of this moment was,
well, which is sadder, nobody or one person? To me, one person. Nobody there means I'm practicing, whatever. One person.
No,
it's just like mom's in the audience going,
yes.
good job, honey.
if it's mom's like trying to be encouraging, but she knows this is a flop, but she doesn't want you to feel bad.
You're good ministry. Yeah, good job.
Yeah, he's this scene was pivotal because this was the people of Equestria, or the ponies of Equestria, who still wanted to solve this by doing good rather than doing war. And the Ministry of Peace was the path to that.
The other concern I have here is I did turn the aperture way up, which does mean that, like, the difference between, you can see Fluttershy and the horseback there, he's fairly blurry. You can tell the difference. That's a pretty tight focus. And SFM's implementation of focus isn't very good. It tends to be like I've watched some stuff before of how one of the unsung heroes of movies is the focus puller, the person that sits with a dial and ensures that everything's always in focus. And you don't realize how often they did it. I was watching, it was for All Mankind. They had a shot where somebody was just behind another character and they were speaking and they were moving a bit. Mm-hmm. And you could see the focus on the person that's closest, like changing, because as they were moving, somebody's changing that dial to keep it always in focus. And it's crazy how good those people are at that.
Yeah.
Like crazy. Cause you can't just rely on the camera to do it because it has to catch up and you need to, like, you never know what's going to happen. Somebody's literally holding a little dial with a screen with the cameraman. And they're just, anytime there's a motion, they're just micro moving it to keep it 100% in focus all the time. And you can't do that in SFM. That would be, I mean, you could. There is a mod I think you can get where it makes focus a point, and then you can lock that point in space, but it has some problems. So that's why I don't use it. Speaking of Windows sounds, we can always just do the old. I really want to go into the, can you just still do that?
No.
I hate Windows search, sucks.
Windows search has sucked ever since 7. 7 was the last time it was good.
Okay, yeah, you can. This is super old. They haven't changed this in like since Windows XP.
Windows 3.1 I'm talking about.
I kind of want to just replace, like, is it where's the alert sound? Like, Okay, so it's the default beep. I kind of want to. Okay, wait. Where do I have my quack sound?
Well, you're channeling your child right now.
I want my quack. It's on the other computer though.
Bummer.
Okay, let me grab it quick.
Replacing these sounds was like the coolest computer thing you could do in like the mid 90s.
Oh yes, it was.
Like, check it out. I'm a super cool hacker, dude. I changed the sounds on the computer.
Where do I call it? Duck quack?
No.
What do I call it?
On the Spitfire.
What did I call the sound?
I don't know. I would imagine quack.
I would have called it quack. Cheers in the water. It has modified dates. Mac quack. It's called Mac quack.
McQuack. McQuack, yeah.
Okay, there we go.
I solve another crime. Yes.
Oh yeah, I haven't done a shortcut for it yet. There we go. We'll put it under. Isn't there like a? Well, I got rid of all my libraries, so I guess that doesn't help. Videos, music. We'll put it under my music folder. Okay, and now default beep. Browse. Wait, it has to be a WAV file? It can't be whatever this is? What is this? Is it like a... It's an MP3. I don't have Audacity downloaded yet. Boo! Boo, Microsoft. I can't convert that yet. Wait, maybe I can.
Declan's flight leaves at 3 a.m. our time.
If you didn't know that, VLC will convert files. Convert profile
His
audio. Does it not have like a WAV file option? It does. I just codec wave sample rate. 48,000, I guess. I don't know. What's the name of the profile? Wave. And then we'll put it in the music folder. We're gonna call it Quack. Wait, why did it? No, I don't want to do that MP4.
I'm not going to bother Declan right now because it is 3 a.m. where he is.
All dot wave.
I kind of want to wake him up so he sleeps on the airplane. I need him to sleep on the airplane.
Okay. I think that'll work.
You make it, Doug. How long is that flight? Well, he's getting on the flight at 9 a.m. our time.
Doesn't work.
Wait, no.
Is there specific... Do the sound effects require something to run? Like, does it need to be of a certain somethings? I have no idea. Well, whatever. Can I just... Yeah, I'm gonna go... I know, sound... Go back to the other one. How do I return to default? There, like that. I don't want to save. Just use the default there. Okay, well, whatever. I'll have to play with that later. I want my quack noise. That volumetric light is going to have some issues if I don't clean it up a little bit. You have voice impression.
Oh, I do. Doing math. Have you tried turning it on and off again? There you go. I'm assuming it was just something he was doing with the duck quack noises. Were you having trouble with the duck quack noises?
I was having trouble. The conversion didn't work because I think I need to know exactly what the like hertz rate is.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what they're supposed to.
Have you tried turning it on and off again?
Maybe you need to do the quack noise.
Is that good?
Actually, it was better than I thought it was going to be. So
The evil duck.
I did really think about this. This light coming off of here probably is going to do a little bit of splashing on the floor, like straight out from it.
Just
Not
be
by
every
much,
time you're having trouble on something. Like, I can't get this horse's face to squee right. Be like, have you tried turning it on and off again? No, I gotta figure out what Declan's schedule is because it doesn't make sense to me now.
Why?
Because he said, when I messaged him at 3 today, he said his plane wasn't leaving for another 12 and a half hours, but that doesn't make sense.
Well, they're like, what, 6 hours ahead?
Yeah. It's 3 a.m. there right now. But a 14-hour flight across the ocean. And he's going to be here tomorrow at 3.
Yeah, but he's gonna gain 6 hours from it. About 6 hours.
Yeah.
So if you had a 12-hour flight, it would take 6 hours.
Yeah.
And he flies out at 3, and then he has to stop in Amsterdam.
I think he flies out at 9 a.m.
Our time or his time?
his time.
Out of his house, his country, or Amsterdam?
Amsterdam.
Then that would make sense because that's 6 hours. Well, maybe, I don't know.
I have to work it
I
out.
believe our flight back took longer. Our flight back was like 9 hours, but we were out of Paris, so
He just worries me. I'm like,
I believe the jet stream and everything heads our direction, so they have to go into the wind. So it's going to take a little longer. Safer, but Quack is copyrighted by the duck. It cannot be used by Microsoft devices due to the landmark lawsuit in 2002.
duck suit.
It'd be funny if like it was scanning for quacks.
You just get angry lawyers, but they're all ducks and they just quack at you. Duck lawyers. Duck law.
Duck law.
Duck law.
Duck law.
Duck law. What's that? It sounds delicious. It's like, it's not. And they put you in duck prison, which is just a swamp, a hole in the swamp.
So I'm looking for a flag. I'm just looking for a flag pole with the flag like just drooped around it. Like not like this. That means it's outside. If the flag's inside, it's just going to be like hanging around the pole.
I'm just imagining the enforcement of duck law. It's like, what are the ducks gonna do? They can't touch me. And then suddenly a huge group of ducks swoop from the sky and just carry you away. Like, broad daylight. No one can stop ducks. You could do that, then like put the equestrian flag texture over it.
Yeah, but it's hanging from something.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have something for that. I can't. That would be like something hanging on a back wall. I was hoping for like a standing flag
And then to put across the.
on the stage.
Okay. There's definitely equestrian flags.
Most people want to have the flag visible, but it's just an aesthetic. I searched for a flag and it gave me a chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think these are all flags, but they're flags for outside. I swear I've had.
Try banner.
No, a banner's going to be very different. What is Devil Joe in? Oh, he's in a jar of pickles because he's a pickle.
I get
I
it.
get it. No, I'm not seeing any. Because I would feel like Counter-Strike. Like Counter-Strike would have potentially a flag just hanging somewhere. Like in an office or something. I might have missed it because it was invisible, so I'm just going by wireframe now. Nope.
Yeah, flight leaves at 9. That would be make it like 3 a.m. here. And him getting to us 12 hours later seems quick. Me? I don't know. I'm thinking about it too much. I need not think about it. I need to trust.
You don't
Trust.
ask for times, you ask for flight numbers.
I got the flight number.
Well, then the flight number will tell you.
Yes.
Because that's the
But I only
most
got the flight
reliable.
number from Amsterdam. I don't know what flight he's on going to Amsterdam.
Doesn't matter. Can I turn this into a standing flag?
Maybe that cute mare. It's a dreaded mare. Okay, princesses.
Because normally you'd want to have it, kind of see it drooping.
You can just attach it to the front of the stage.
No, because then that's going to block view. That'd be a stupid thing to do.
No, you put it in.
Could I put the teleprompter mirrors?
Teleprompter mirrors?
You know, like when people are on a speech at 45 degrees to all sides, they'll have the glass panel that's at a 45-degree bend
Mm-hmm.
because they have a projector or a screen underneath that's reflecting it up to their eyes so they can read what's on it. That would actually be cool, but I bet you they don't have that.
I don't think they have that. I think she said the speech from her heart.
But that would be technically how you do speeches.
Yes.
Like this, you should have a teleprompter, keep track of what's going on. I could probably just find, like, they had flagpoles that were empty. That's probably not what I'm looking for. You know what? No, I'm gonna go with it because I don't care. Ooh, this is a... Ooh, that's a chunky boy. What might not work. Don't think that's nearly tall enough. Yeah. I would have to like flip it over and try to do a standing thing. Maybe. Hold on. Because if it's thick, I can hide the whole other post. Can't
use that stretch and squeeze thing you got too.
That's going to stretch the circle too. Because based on that rope, it would be like here, technically.
Yeah.
And like that's not really like, well, what if I did?
Did you type in pole to find that or flagpole
I
specifically?
did flag.
Yeah.
If I did something like this, from the angles that it's going to be at, it's technically hiding the pole that's there, and then it's drooping the way I would expect it to. It's just that this post is way too chonk. But I probably need it to be that chonk if I really want to hide stuff. Actually, Please have 2 textures. Please have 2 textures. 1 texture. Boo. I have to change it out. I can maybe add an alpha layer to hide that part of the texture, because this is about the best I'm gonna do. So let's see what we can do with it. What time we got? 45 minutes. That's enough. I already did that. We will figure out where this is. Okay, it's in the mask again. The amount of times I have to get into that pack. This is called a deco base flag D. Guessing all the dark portions at the bottom are the post. No, I'm good. This is good. I don't need to save that. No, go away, whoever you are. I thought I saved it. Oh, yeah, it's at the bottom. All right, here's our flag. This one's got fabric-y ripples in it, and there is... I don't think there's gonna be a way I can recover that. First, though, let's see if we can go on here. Layer from background. We're going to go to alpha. Okay, what else? See if that will just let us hide that portion. Otherwise, we need to get MLP equestrian flag. This is a little bit stout in its width. And this one seems a little bit as well. Yeah, not as much as that one, but this one probably be the go-to. Is this official? Oh, so this is the official flag. This is just somebody's interpretation, but it's basically the same thing. We probably should, before doing that.
Look at those princess horses. I feel like they could have gotten a more flattering picture of themselves on their nation's flag.
It's artsy. It doesn't really look like them. Like the mains don't work.
Well, it was the flag created at the inception of the country, so they probably were like, we like the flag, don't change it. But princess, it's ugly as sin. When we were 10, we thought it was cool. And you're gonna leave it alone. It's like my internet username, but as a nation flag.
Okay, I gotta make sure I'm actually stretching this downward. Not that, no. There we go, I can do shift, okay.
You know one thing I'm sad about?
Hmm.
My plushies haven't arrived yet.
Your plushies.
Yeah. I got 2 derpies and a vinyl scratch. I ordered them on the internet and they're not here yet.
Because this does have a gold border. Do I keep the gold border?
Yeah.
It's not official.
It's fringe. It's fine. You take some liabilities with the flags.
Liabilities?
Like liberties, not liabilities.
Liberties makes more sense.
Yes.
I love taking them liabilities.
No, I got 2 derpies coming and a vinyl scratch from Symbiote.
You could have so many more horses, but you're choosing not to.
I'm not giving him my Scootaloo.
You were
I
offered.
need that Scootaloo.
You were offered 4 mares for 1 mare.
You can. I
There's
need
so
the
many
Scootaloo.
mares.
I need the Scootaloo, and Scootaloo needs her friends. It'd be.
That's
evil
we
trade.
used earlier. You were talking about needed the youngins, and
I'm not the one who needs the youngins. Giz wants the youngins.
no, he's trying to get rid of them
For other youngins.
for 1 youngin. 4 slaves
But
for
it's
1.
the best youngin. Scootaloo's the best one. And he knows it, and I know it. You can't have Scootaloo. I need Evil Michael needs at least 1 pony to torture. Yes. But we can't have her.
Okay, so it did bring in the alpha channel.
Derpy
That's
is
good.
the best one, and that's why I got 2 derpies. Because I was only going to get 1 derpy, and then someone convinced me I should get 2 derpies. And they made a pretty compelling argument, so I got 2 derpies.
Because I've always said, what's better than 1 derpy? You always say 2 derpies.
Yeah,
So he got 2 derpies.
it's 2 derpies.
Look at that. I can make the flag.
Good job.
Size a little different, but okay, that will require 2 that I
Evil Michael. Thank you, Sir Edward, for making it clear that that was an Evil Michael statement.
I love how it says evil Michael and then it's
Yeah.
evil in the
Evil Michael. And the Evil Michael often refers to himself in the 3rd person. Make it clear that it's Evil Michael speaking.
all right, so this is alpha test.
Oh, sunset.
Should only need
You
alpha
won't
test.
believe it, but he's animating ponies right now. Easy.
Yeah, I'm just working on making a flag right now.
I actually have the stuff again, Nolan. Nolan might not be here, but that's his quote.
Okay, so that is the equestrian flag. That worked. It did not make the post-trans.
I also got
Why am I
stuff for
doing that?
really good sandwiches, but he's like trying to avoid the good sandwich time. Even though I have
Oh,
I
so we
have
gotta
not
read-
seen Limburger
gotta
cheese
do it
in the
this way.
store in a while, and I came across it at the Hy-Vee, and I was like, you know what's got to happen.
As soon as I pulled out,
sandwich.
you said it was liverwurst. I'm like, oh god.
I found it. I found Limburger.
Okay, it worked, but it did cause that problem, which the one way to fix it I don't like doing, which is to remove Fong. Let's see if
Here's the thing about
I can just
Limburger
use
cheese.
translucent.
It's the best of the cheeses, but it does smell like BO. But it's so good, it doesn't matter that it smells like BO because it's just the best cheese. Fun fact, before 1920, it was the best-selling cheese in the United States
Cool.
because it's the best cheese.
Then go back to your childhood in the 1920s.
Yes. It's just, yes, it has a smell.
So alpha test is causing the issues with the Fong when used, and this is an error that I have been unable to figure out what causes this. It's causing the ambient occlusion of models to ignore this model and just pass right through it. Hence, if I turn this on, the model just disappears.
Is that word that's not even cheese?
Should be visible with the lights on too. Yeah. That gets rid of the post, but then it causes other issues. And I don't know of any setting that can get rid of it other than turning off Fong. But if you turn off Fong, then you're going to run into other issues where it just looks very plain. Oh, that's what I was going to... I've already gotten rid of it. Never mind. I just want to okay, this would be wrinkle. I think that first one's the good one. Not very big. Well, let me do that though. Okay, well. To one's own.
Good job. Looks good.
We'll do that. Save, copy, apply, yes. Is there. And then I'm going to save a copy like this. Okay. This will be saved as that one. And then import this one. We're gonna do a little stronger. Not too strong, but we'll see. Recommendation: never add an override with a bump map. It never works, or it'll work, but it will break all instances of that model or that texture in all other scenes that are not with overrides. It is a glitch. It has been that way for 10 years. Okay, so by doing it that way, technically I don't need this anymore.
I don't know if I want to pass for Steven Seagal Sunset. But yeah, I kind of see it. Oh.
Every time I hear Steven Seagal, the super ultra wide video that they did from Mad TV with Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
Where he was like, everybody's going into IMAX, but I got even better. Like, it's in the video that they showed was like this tiny little slit that went all the way across the screen. Like, it's super ultra wide. Like, you can see the movie and what's going behind the movie and behind the camera. And it's just him like, yeah, that's me going to lunch. It's him going to lunch. It was so funny. I think the bump map might be a little strong, but it works. Let's just go to 4. Yeah, it's a little better. Might be still a bit much. But now, even though I don't have any Fong on it, Fong would normally give you some of the shadows and lighting and certain things, that bump map is creating artificial lighting in some way to make it at least look somewhat natural. I still don't like a wood flagpole.
Then just find a pole.
It needs to be a flagpole.
A pole is a flagpole. Any pole.
That's a flagpole. It's got the little thingy at the top.
You can put a ball on top.
No, there's gonna be like, see all these? Oh, those aren't from flags. They're for your back.
You can get any pole.
No, there's one. Hold on. Right here. Oh, no, it wasn't that one.
A
It's this one.
spear. No, that's not a good pole.
Why is this not a good pole?
Oh, it looked crappier. I thought it was like a board.
No, it's a flagpole.
It is.
You just go.
Put it right through the pile of.
I will need to find a base for it because like that's not going to really hold up, but that should be easy by comparison. So, this can be made a little bit bigger then, and I like how it's got the rope, which doesn't really make any sense when you're dealing with this type.
Something that tall, yes.
Oh no, just on a stage. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, go over there and
They're tiny ponies.
they can't touch the floor. I'm gonna guess that they're working off the same rules that at least America does. You want to actually see something interesting? Look up flag law. It's not technically a law, but the rules.
It is, but it's just not enforced. So
It's just the rules on how flags are to be shown, treated, and handled. We had it happen at our work where somebody brought up that the flag wasn't being lit, and so I had to look up information on it to make sure that everybody was doing it right. And holy crap, it's like a page, a full page, just on how to put flag outside.
yeah,
And like, is it standing straight? If it's at an angle, completely different rules. It's is it by or within the United Nations?
Yeah.
There's other, because if it's in the United Nations, the only exception where the United States flag doesn't have to be above all else.
Yeah.
I think it has to be
Why it's
equivalent
parallel.
to.
Yeah.
But then it's like, if there's another flag, it has to be at this side of things. It's super confusing.
State flags, stuff like that.
You are
There's
supposed to burn a
also-
flag to dispose of it honorably. Yeah, I think that's right. But I don't know if they talk about that in the flag law. But
You're also not supposed to wear a flag as clothing, or like on a hat. That's technically illegal. Yeah, a lot of people do.
well, it depends. The picture of the flag, or you can't have a flag.
You can't wear it as clothes.
Well, yeah, but if you have a picture of it.
No.
And but what if you're really tall? Then technically you're above
If
everyone
you're
else.
tall enough to be a flagpole.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of things you're not supposed to do. So I find it funny, like the same people who get pissed off about one thing, or a lot of them are just like
The
also
laws that
breaking the
people
law.
the laws that people care about are the laws that affect them
Or affect-
negatively.
yes, affect others negatively. A lot of time.
Okay, so now we need some kind of a base. If I search base, this is gonna give me so much crap though. Oh, look at that. That's base.
Yeah, it's boof base.
Like, damn. This is how I poop.
Yeah.
It's the T-pose poop. That's actually pretty close. Shape-wise.
That's
You just jam it in the ground halfway and it would work.
You just need like a plate. Try plate instead of base. Just turn it
Yeah.
upside down.
I'd have to color it. As long as it's a dark plate.
I like that plate.
See, you just wanted horses.
Oh, cute. Ooh. Turn the one of those white plates upside down.
Have a spinning plate. Ooh, what is this?
It's just a metal plate. Flip it upside down and be perfect.
Is it a dark plate though?
Looks pretty dark.
Not really, but I can think I can make that work. It's dirty, which makes it darker. This post is already a little bit of whatever. I think that might be a little big.
Break it down.
Okay, and then we'll just go in here and metal stuff. This is called metal stuff.
I am thinking in my head right now, what am I going to do if he doesn't actually make it?
How would he not make it?
No, he's fine. He's fine. He's a grown man. He can figure it out. He's got assistance.
It all depends to me on how long his layover is.
If he's getting here at 3 tomorrow, it can't be very long.
But that's because anything else, you have plenty of time to figure it out.
Yeah.
But if it's like a 45-minute layover like we have, he is boned. We booked it.
Yeah.
And he's going to be in a panic. So
Now, if he leaves at 9 a.m., like I think he is, or a gate on his flight at 9 a.m., and he's getting here at 3,
he's not getting
like a 6-hour gap.
That's 9 a.m. his time. So it'd be
Yes.
3 a.m. our time.
Yes.
Okay.
So he basically, that's
So stay up till 3
12
a.m.
hours. And he's got a layover in Amsterdam.
It's a very nice country.
That's not enough time. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure.
I know your mother feels like all the time.
I just wish I had checked the times myself a little bit closer. Because he's never done anything like this before. The one thing that's given me some confidence is that I did make a point to tell him to get the assistance. Let's schedule it ahead. And he said he did. So. He's flying Delta. Or KLM. It's KLM his side, Delta our side. They have a partnership. He's flying out of Amsterdam to here. I'd have to check again the city that he's flying out of. I'm gonna check the times between Amsterdam and where he's flying out of from home. I know what the flight times are for Amsterdam. If I wasn't so like distracted at work today, I would have double checked some stuff. I'm sure he's gonna make it. I'm probably just he's more worried than I am, I'll tell you that. So I would think he would double check, triple check. All of his
Problem
times.
with it is when you're worried, you make mistakes. I hope I'm helping.
No, I mean the comforting thing is he has the assistance, as long as he didn't lie to me.
But it's that's why that transfer is where I'd be more difficult is the assistant going to be there ready in Amsterdam?
Yeah.
And are they going to be able to get him? The nice thing is, though, I'm going to guess that if somebody's coming, they can radio ahead and say, we're on our way, please hold.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, we need one more horse.
Oh, make sure they're cute.
I guess we can just grab one of the randoms.
No. It's too random.
It's not what I was looking at, but now that I think about it,
No, he's dead. I'm pretty sure. He's cool.
I don't want
flower on
to.
him?
I already have like tannish one. We got to have some diversity.
Oh, gross! Don't like the little blue horse.
That one, it would be white and gray.
She's cute.
We already looked at her.
Yeah, she's still cute.
I think that one would actually work. It's still going with the tan, but it does make it a little easier.
I mean,
Olga's like, I want to smooch this one. I want to smooch this one.
no,
I want to smooch this one.
No, not that
especially
one.
this one. Okay, I'm going to nibble.
don't smooch that one.
I'm going
Smooch the purple one. It's right there.
oh no.
Seems like
It's
she's
very
wanting to smooch
no, it's just going to
Fluttershy.
smooch. It's going to go for the ear. She's nibbling.
No, what she's eating isn't. She's eating him, and then she's gonna eat me. Oh no! She's going down there to smooch the red hearts, and come back up and smooch this red heart. Yay, smooches! And finally, see, the video I've been wanting is finally being made. That is my great torture. I love all these pony animations, but he'll never make.
No,
them.
no smooching.
Then a tear rolls down from my eye.
Thank you for tracing it.
Yeah, I had to know where the tear was coming from. Big old pile of mares just kissing. Great.
Big old. Why is it an old pile of
There's
mares?
a big old pile of mares. Back to the mare pile. Red G5. Now I'm bummed we never got a time travel episode.
Why would they time travel?
Go back to see the G4 ponies.
Oh, in G5.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like in G4.
They did time travel in G4 a couple times. It's fine if I mess up. Starlight can just go back in time and fix it. Is that the Trixie horse?
And guess what, Michael?
No, I'm not gonna be down there smooching. And 3 of them now. Think about it. Fluttershy was dabbling in necromancy. Her mega spell reached resurrected the dead. She wasn't dabbling in necromancy nearly as much as Rarity was. Rarity had the black book.
That makes it okay.
Yeah, she was doing cute stuff. Cute necromancy.
Cute romancy.
Mm-hmm.
It makes ponies cuter, but it kills them.
Forever.
Brings them back to the dead with more cute.
Wasn't there a pony who was essentially a soul stone, but alive? I think it was the Snips and Snails. That's right. And Project Horizons. They had messed with the Black Book so much, they essentially made themselves immortal. To the point that even after Snips was nothing more than a skull, he was still alive.
Which is not a good kind of immortal.
No. It's the kind where you could still get hurt. It was difficult, but it could happen. I did kind of like their thing. If you needed somebody to cut a soul or get something done quick with the Black Book, you called Snips. But if it was delicate and required a fine touch, but you didn't mind that it took a long time, as long as it got done right, you called Snails. The two of them together got a lot done. Because he would take forever, but when he did it, it would be done right.
Sometimes you need a quick cutting of your soul.
Yep, and that's what Snips is for.
Okay. Well, there we go. I think we're doing pretty good here. I think this would definitely cause a little bit more reflection here. So I just probably need to add a little bit more lighting on the edges here. Otherwise, we got the horse on the stage. We got the flags up. The flags are still a little overly lit. The Fong would help a lot with that, but I don't know if I can figure out what causes that ambient occlusion issue.
So basically, he's getting on a plane at 9, and then he's getting on another plane at 11:10 in Amsterdam. That layover is going to be pretty quick. If he was still in the EU,
Did you help him set up the flight?
I helped him pick one out, but I didn't really look at it.
Then why did you help him pick it?
It's fine.
Then why are you worrying?
Because it's him.
Then it's not fine to you.
Now there are. I've already seen the flight. That flight exists, Nolan. I'm certain of it. That's the one I checked on. I even bookmarked it on my computer. I gotta get him back to his mom, or she will make a point to murder me. She's such a nice lady, so. Apparently, she's been like, she gave him a bunch of extra money for the trip. She took him out to eat twice, and she's been like apparently hugging him every chance she gets. So
She probably hasn't had a day in the last like 30 years that she hasn't seen him.
yeah, it's gonna be the first time he's been out on his own.
Did she go with when you went to
anything.
Brony Scott?
No, I went with him.
Oh, okay.
He traveled. But I did take him to the train station to get.
But he's
him.
done train by himself before, hasn't he?
He has. He's
Okay.
done train by himself.
So you should be comfortable doing that.
Yeah.
Should I have the same flag, but just like another one further back?
No, I think you have a good amount of flags. I think you should fill the rest of the space with ponies.
Well, there's going to be like ponies in the audience for sure.
Yes.
But not there yet. I'm wondering if I should brighten up the like stand she's at.
Because any flags is just going to be the background actions of the Ministry of Image. So it's rarity. So think rarity. Because they were kind of like, if somebody was doing a speech or there was a patriotic event, it might be run by like the Ministry of Awesome or the Ministry of Arcane or Weapons or whatever. But it was just a show put on by the Ministry of Image. Just tying another ministry's name to it.
Is it like darker stage?
darker? No, it should be well lit. This is a happy moment.
No, I mean the stage is being lit by lights, but darken the wood. Because this is what it was before.
I think it's fine.
I like darkening it just because it matches the podium better. This will put it to match the podium a little bit. But because I feel like this might be maybe 0.5, just a little darker.
The flight arrives at like 2:44 p.m. from Amsterdam, if I remember correctly. Something like that. 2:42. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't leave Amsterdam till 12:35. So him getting on an airplane in England at 9:30-ish makes sense.
But yeah, but how long is he in Amsterdam? Oh, in at and then leaves an hour and 25 minutes later?
So
Okay,
he has an
no.
hour 25.
I don't know. That's the only thing I'm curious. Anything else is fine.
Is that well? He has the assistants. So,
I know, but again, you have to get, if you have a very short time, you have to get to that assistant. They have to get you where you need to be.
Yeah,
That's where it's confusing.
probably gotta get through customs.
Some level of customs,
Yeah.
but I'm going to guess assistance is probably pushed to priority.
Yes.
They're not going to stand in line for you because they're wasting their time.
Yeah, they could be
So-
somewhere else, and it's all run by the airport.
Yeah,
So-
they're gonna put him right to the front. Traveling from London, I think doesn't
No,
England only
it's-
have one airport?
They have lots of airports.
No,
That's
it's
a big one.
not. But it's only like the size of like Connecticut, isn't it?
England, yeah, it's
Yeah.
not big, but it's covered in airports.
I mean, not Connecticut. It's probably like a couple times the size of Minnesota, maybe.
It's half the size. I'd say it's about half the size of California,
No,
because it's like compare England against California versus tiny.
it's about the size of California.
Okay, so roughly the size of California.
I love how they like compare it to the U.S. No, Canada.
Yes. Japan is huge. Japan's the one that's like it's like compare Japan to the US. Japan's a big country. They don't have a nice map like the other one. Yeah, it's like the
It's-
entire East Coast.
Yeah, I mean, but compared to England, I wouldn't say it's all that much bigger than England.
Yeah.
But it's not like we make good use of our space.
No. Well, we do. We just space out. We have a lot of space that's really not all that habitable. It's a lot of desert.
So I think what I need to do with Fluttershy here is we need to do some. I need to get her animated, and basically it's just having her talk. Which the nice thing about that is, I don't have to make anything custom. I can kind of just throw random animation in, but not all that animation is going to be Fluttershy animation, because Fluttershy in the speech, if I remember right, yeah, it's actually pretty early. She's like, Princess Luna has given us, that is, she's allowed us to, you know, she's now I know everybody is really, really busy, so I'll try not to take too much of your time, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
She
builds-
cringes.
She gains confidence as the
Please, it's okay. I know we're all overworked. Everybody has so much to do already, and you're all doing just wonderful. That is not just normal conversation. Fluttershy acts a specific way.
Yeah.
Trying to do that right.
Where she's kind of like has something to say, but she's being very cautious and bashful at the same time.
So because of that, I'm going to, well, okay, yeah, we can't do anything with Fluttershy because you're going to do stuff, which does make lip syncing a little harder. I have less videos to pull from with the new model, but I have the entire Bring Out Your Dead.
Yeah, I'm not stopping you from using these models.
No, I don't think it's going to look nearly as good. The lip syncing is old.
Yeah.
The lighting won't be as good. It would be nice to have them on the new, but I can guarantee you it's going to be harder than you think, because it always ends up being that way. Where's
Not
your
close.
VTuber model?
It's on hold until I update the Deep Rock stuff.
Uh-huh.
Now that's on hold until I do the close. Let's take priority.
It's not a rush. Oh, she needs a microphone.
He's coming out of an airport, I think Manchester? Somewhere in southern England, closer to where he lives. I know where he lives.
That you know what? This actually makes sense. Hold microphone.
Yeah, that microphone fits. Definitely needs to come down a little bit.
No, she's
She
like
needs to chew it.
she's
Bite the
numbing it numb.
microphone. She ate the microphone. It's not going well. She thought it was oats.
Looks like I need to turn it too. Looks like that's the direction she goes.
Just walks up, start licking the microphone. Delicious.
None of the angles are really going to show the base.
I kind of want a video now.
Yeah, you can't see the base from here, and
Mhm.
even if you're up close.
I kind of want a video now where the ponies are all in Ponyville, but they're acting like normal horses. They're wearing clothes, and they have like hats and stuff, but they're all just like, it doesn't make any sense because they just want to eat grass and poop. But I'm having good ideas. You were saying? Sorry.
I'm done. Okay, you can't see anything that's on her podium, so there's really no point in like putting papers down there or something. But the microphone is good. Good ad. Okay. This actually looks like closer to what I was hoping it was going to look like. I think there's the potential to do some stuff to like kind of fill in some of this area, but it's so dark over here. I don't think it's going to matter. I think this is going to be the main focus anyway. It's just I want to make sure that the audience is a big thing that's seen. One thing I have noticed is it's going to be a little annoying. The people in the back seats keep changing, but those people over here don't.
What are you talking
It's
about?
just I'm trying to figure out how to mask these seats is going to be difficult. I think to figure it out, I'm going to put like probably a flat board over this to figure out which seats are covered, and then figure out how that works for breaking it up. Because I can't remember how many, like, do I see all the way to these backs? Do I see all these seats just in general? No. So what seats are not visible and which ones can I get rid of so I can better figure out what I need to worry about? So
Needs palms?
looks like I can get rid of these, and I think up through there, at least. Damn it. One. I gotta click these right.
Now I'm thinking about the audio from like a wild horse documentary.
Go find something with David Attenborough or something.
Yeah, and then just like just use that, but with the horses. Just have them being horses, but wearing cool hats.
Okay, so you can see all the way to those seats up there. And then if I go to here, so this is the last shot, but even then, it's not really a concern. All of these seats are essentially trash. Probably more than that, actually. So this entire row, almost this entire row.
My stomach.
I just got to be careful with these. As remember, you have your ice cream too.
I will have some ice cream tonight.
Okay, I think I can delete all these.
I'd get in
Boom.
trouble if I didn't. But I don't want any ice cream. No.
Okay, so that technically, that looks like the right seats to delete, but anything past probably 8 doesn't really matter. I would say
I'm British.
that's not what I would say, but
British. There's a 50-50 chance he's gonna join us in Jetbox.
50-50?
I can't control him. He might want to join, he might not. I hope so.
Okay, so after that, the transition is going to start somewhere around the 6th time. I can't, if I do a 2-second or a 2-second transition, that's 5 to 7. If I do a 4-second, it's 4 to 8. If I do a 6-second, which would make no sense because that's already taking up half the video, it would go up there. I'm going to guess it's going to be like a 2-second transition. So,
I'm gonna go with I think he will. Seems more confident.
okay, so if these are the seats then that I have to worry about. That looks a little better when you put it in that perspective. But then the question is, how many seats is this? This is, so the 7, 28, 28 plus 9, so 37, 44, 47 seats, or 48 seats. And if I go to... Where are you? Gotta make preview images for everything. Was it under extras? I can't remember. No, it wasn't under extras. It was under extras.
Yeah, the one with the derpies.
No, not the derpy one. There it is. Yes, that's the one. VLC. Always. So if I had 48, I was only able to fill maybe like this many before crash. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which is 28. So I would have to break this into probably 40 something, 28, which is 56. I could probably do it in 2, but it would really depend on where those 2 are. Because like these back ones go really fast, but then the front ones don't really go very fast. So yeah. I'm thinking the best transition is actually just going to be putting a lot of people in the back. No, because their heads are going to probably cover up most of the audience in front of them. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. But progress.
Yay.
And we'll let you guys be free.
Yay, there's Petra that I was talking about earlier.
Long time ago.
If you're here since the
Who's on
beginning.
right now? Lots of people. Oh god, lots of people.
Oh wow, so much horse.
Oh, he's playing Monster Hunter.
I
They're
know.
putting the cheese on the bread. Sappy Pone. I haven't seen
look
Sappy
how-
Pone in a
look how
while.
cute she is.
There's cute, and cute, Michael.
Yeah, there's so much cute.
that's
Click
a
that one.
ton of cute.
There's a good amount of cute.
She's sleepy.
Oh, it's sleepy bone.
Oh, no, she wake.
Oh no, she wake up
She's kind of
tired.
it's kind of like being a little goofy in the eyes there. I think she's on drugs.
That pony.
That horse is on drugs,
So
which
much
is
drugs.
perfect. Let's raid the drug horse.
Yes. Give her more drugs. There's a group of ponies who are on drugs. That's why she's-
But yeah, we'll be back Sunday. We're going to be doing Jackbox. It's a week early, but we're doing it anyway because got some people in town. Thought it'd work better. I don't think audit or the streams will be affected next Tuesday, but I do have audit, like a big audit on, and I am doing I am support and guide for an auditor on Tuesday, so that means I might, if something goes wrong, work late. So we'll see though. That'll be very last minute figuring that out though.
I probably won't be here for that one.
Probably not, or maybe not Friday either too. Oh, I missed the text there, but thank you for the resubs from Hot Rod, Legendary Jelly, Philip Fry, Severith, and Silver.
Yay.
And then I gotta wait for it to come back around for the this because I wasn't paying attention. Well, thank you for the follow Derpy Hobbs. Oh, see, now you're covering up. I can't see.
You know that it's Derpy.
Well, this will follow Lazy
You know
Hobbs
the
and
Cheez-Its.
Lazy Gamer from the other day. So, okay, we'll see you all in a couple days and have a good weekend.
Bye, Derpy Hoobs.
Derpy Hobbs.
Derpy Hoobs.